Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Uh, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 41 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, we're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from Tuesday's live stream. The plan today is we are planning to start, or at least continue, the Platinum Hunt. We haven't been actively looking for it until now. This is the first stream we're actively trying to get all the trophies complete. We don't have many to do, and we'll quickly have a quick look at what we need to do in a second, but we actually don't have that many to do, to be fair. It's a case of some will probably take time. There's one we have to get all the Kujikiri, so obviously we need to find them all, and that will take time. That's the thing. But well, we finished off all the DLC stuff in the last stream, so this is now our focus, is the Platinum. I'm hoping we get the majority done today, and then potentially one stream next week to get it finished off, potentially. It just depends how well it goes, I think, more than anything else. But time will tell. We kind of, when you're looking at trophy hunting, you can never really predict how long it's going to take, because you just don't know. The Kujikiri, I think, will be the most time-consuming part, especially since I don't know how many more there is to do. So I think that will be time-consuming. Other than that, the rest of it is just the legendary animals, making sure we're in the right place at the right time for those, and a few other little bits and pieces. There's a couple that I'm not too sure how to do them, but we'll figure that out as we go, like escaping a conflict with using a breathing reed underwater. I've never tried to do it. We've got the skill to do it, we just never tried. So that's something we need to look at and figure out how we're going to do that. But that is the plan for today. We're going to try and achieve the Platinum. Potentially not today, but at least work our way towards it, so we're nearly there. That's the hope. We've got one legendary animal in our last stream, so there's only 4 more to do. They will depend on certain seasons, but now you can change when the season, or you can now change the season manually. That's going to make a massive difference to that, whereas before you couldn't change the season, so you had to wait until the season changed itself. But because now we can change the season, that will make our life a little bit easier. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully that's how it works out. But yeah, so we will be trying to get what we can done today, and we'll make a decision after that to where we stand. There's a pinned comment in the chat as well. Our channel update goes live this evening at 5 PM GMT, so have a look at that when it comes out later on today. Right, let's load in. We have completed the story. Everything is done DLC wise. There's nothing left to do there either. So the plan is, as I say, legendary animals, I think it'll be a focus whenever the season dictates we can. We did gain the heron at the end of the last stream. Kujikiri is the other thing we need to be on the lookout for. There's the heron. We've already got it, so it should be... Oh, why was that? That didn't say we had it there, did it? We definitely have the heron done. I'm just going to check now, because wasn't saying that. Oh, sorry, red crown crane, I should say. Yeah, we've done it. It's alright, it's there. I was panicking a minute, because it showed up differently there. I was panicking that, obviously, it wasn't what we wanted. Okay, you can get rid of that marker. So in terms of the other ones, we've got to wait now, because it's winter. We can manually change the season, but there is other things to do while we're waiting, so it's not the end of the world. Quickly check the Animus missions. We did do one at the end of during Tuesday's stream, where we had to rescue the entity from Ego's prison. We do want to try and grab these as we can, as we do want to get more stuff done with the Animus. We're trying to complete all the different lines. So we do want to try and do the Animus stuff when we can to get the rewards for that, just to complete all the data points. We've completed Awakening, we're trying to get Legacy done next, and then we'll start the next one after that. In terms of anomalies, we've got 10 hours to change. I may have to jump in occasionally and do these just to keep us going, otherwise we're never going to get all these done, I don't think. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Whenever we're near one, we'll go and do it, essentially, is my thinking. So in terms of what else we need to do. Kujikiris are the big thing, I think, that we need to do. There's horse archery there, which is actually just below where we are. We just still need to upgrade camp, not that it's a massive issue, camp-wise. But yeah, just a statue there. We have a quick look at objectives. In terms of what we have left to do, all the main story bits are done, side stories are done. The only thing we haven't completed are things like kill a certain amount of bandits or pirates and stuff in different areas. Same as over here. And there. And eager, again, kill bandits. Over here, we've got to get all the statues. 44 of 69, there is quite a few statues to grab. 4 more local dishes, that's something we do need to look at. Find the food dishes to complete that one as well. And that's it, to be fair. People of Awaji is completely done. So that's, we're trying to do trophies, but at the same time I would like to get everything else complete as well. Let's go horse archery first and foremost, as that's where that is anyway. I'm gonna give that a go. I would like to get the most, but it does say upgrade rations fully is a trophy. But I'm not sure how we upgrade our rations. I don't know. Is it in mastery maybe? Let's have a look here. Damage. I don't think there's anything to do with rations, are they? So how do we fully upgrade our ration? And that must be something to do with the hideout, I would think. That'd be my only thinking. Maybe it's something to do with the hideout, fully upgrading rations. We do need to add a Sumi E to the hideout at some point as well. Let's have a look, see if I can quickly find it. There we go. So we do have to follow a guide for the legendary animals. We can't avoid that, unfortunately. You must eat all 16 dishes in the game. Okay, so it's kind of... We do need to upgrade the buildings, tea room and Zashiki. Zashik? I don't know how you say that. Jashiki. And also to do that trophy, you also need to eat all 16 dishes, which we've got to do for the other trophy. Not for the other trophy, but we need to do that for the other mission anyway. So we know we've got to do that as well. So that's kind of, we know that's part and parcel of the same thing. So that kind of makes getting the rations done quite important, doesn't it? In that regard. We do also want to upgrade some of the stuff in the hideout, because we don't know what else is coming to the game in the future. My thinking is we want to do as much as we can hideout wise as well, just to make sure we've done everything really. Using a reed to escape conflict is one I'm not too sure of. But yeah, food dishes, then we need to eat all those to fully upgrade our rations. So that's the mission we do want to look at clearing when we can. You're going to attack, aren't you? He's down. There's Sosi. And Sosi. That's all them defeated at least. So what we need to double check in this region, do we still need to complete? So this is Wakasa. Do we still need to complete a certain amount of people taken down in Wakasa? That's the question. We do. No, we don't. That's fully done. So we don't need to worry about too much about fighting these people all the time. We can avoid them where possible as well. We don't have to do all these horse archery, but again, it's all towards maxing out everything. I don't want there to be new content on the game and we're just not done enough to get to that, in terms of we're not strong enough to complete it because we've not done certain things. But I do want to try and complete this horse archery where possible. There are a few, you can complete them and gain the knowledge point without fully completing them. So we've got to stop the Yasuke before we do it. There are 2 rewards. I think you get a knowledge point for the secondary reward, but the main reward is, which will clear it off the map completely, is needs to be fully complete.
Welcome to the Wakasa Yabusame
I
Arena.
don't know if we've attempted this one before, to be fair. I don't think we have, looking at it.
From horseback, you must shoot the wooden barrels
Thank you for
on
liking,
both
much
sides of the
appreciated.
track. Think you can do that?
Of course. Right, bear with me a second. My little boy's just got to school.
At school now.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Yeah, let's give it a go.
I am ready.
I don't know if we've gained the basic reward already, so we're going to try and do what we can here.
I will count down from 3.
We've done most of these okay. There are some that have been really tricky.
Go!
Sometimes it's spotting all the barrels I find the hardest part. Missed on that. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, I do find spotting some of them quite tricky. We missed a few here, to be fair. There's the final one there. 5 out of 7. I don't think it's too bad for a first attempt. I know the 2 we missed.
Do not fight the movement of your horse. Use
Yeah, I know the 2 we missed, so we can go back and try again.
Keep practicing.
So we gained... We got it's complete, but it stays on there. So we've gained the knowledge point, but it stays on the map because we didn't maximize it. So there are still some rewards. So we haven't got the horse, but we have got the knowledge point. We still need 43 knowledge points to rank up, which is quite a lot, to be fair. We haven't looked at gear, to be fair, for Yasuke. We gained a load doing other things for Noe, and we've not looked at gear since. Let's have a quick check. So we've got Exotic Bow of Grace, gives us more headshot damage. More weapon damage, but lowers the headshot damage by 1 and a bit thousand. Ability damage goes up quite a bit. I think that's probably not bad, because armor piercing with headshots as well. Yeah, the only thing goes... Crimson Cord is good, apart from the fact... Well, headshot damage is the only thing that's good with it, to be fair. We always use Katana with Yasuke as well. We've got a new Teppo Pinprick just there. I don't know why the name made me laugh, but it did. The Cerulean Guy's armor we gained from completing that chain of missions, and in the Animus, we're not going to wear it. I find it too futuristic, as you can see. I suppose it's not as futuristic as I thought it would be, to be fair. But, yeah, no. Outfit of the Famed Ronin. Increase their health, lower critical damage, but gain vulnerable damage, and armor damage goes up by 20% as well. Probably not a bad shout, to be fair. We haven't upgraded any armor in ages. Fisherman's Hook, we gained this earlier. Gain other bonuses. I think that's worth changing to. One of the trophies we need to do is to take down an enemy while they're poisoned and dazed at the same time. That's going to be tricky. But I think we could probably add those to a weapon. And that's already got poison on it. If we add dazed to it too, potentially, it should be fairly simple to do.
Yes.
But we'll give this another go.
Let me try again.
We missed 2. I'd like to see if we can maximise the rewards and get off the map. At least then we know it's fully gone. The first one is ahead of us. So we're not even trying the horse at all at this point. Missed it. Got it. Missed that one though. Ah. I don't think that isn't even one, is it? So I'm looking at the wrong one there. Them ones with the back to us aren't actually ones we need to hit, I don't think. Missed one on the left. So that was worse than our first attempt. Only by 1, to be fair. I can't just press it to restart it, can I? No.
I need to focus. Ignore distractions.
But I wonder if I could just quickly restart it there and then. So that wasn't very good. We did 1 better previously.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
We're going to go again.
Do you want to start over?
Yes, please. Like I said, we've got the knowledge point, but I want to clear it
again.
off the map. I wasn't going to keep seeing it and think it's not done. And these can be cleared. It's just practice.
2, 1, go!
Hit the lid, but not the barrel itself there. Right, where's the next one? There. Not that one. Missed it. Ah! I missed that one to our left there as well. Or to our right, sorry. Okay, one better than our best. We know the two we missed, to be fair.
Not bad, but not great.
No, we know the two we missed.
Let your breath steady.
It's
you.
when
You
you try and
makings
rush
of a
it, that's
good
what
archer.
happens. That's the thing.
Keep practicing.
Instead, trying not to rush
Do
it.
you want to start over?
Yes.
Yes.
We're only going to do two more attempts, and then we'll walk away for the time being. I don't want to spend ages just trying to complete one thing. There's enough other things I want to get done.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, first down. Missed. Got that one. I will say I'm a little bit slow today, it seems. Down there. Ah, didn't count. I hit it, but didn't hit. I only hit the lid off. The horse stopped there for some reason. That's our best yet. We hit the lid off the one we missed. So we'll try that one more time.
I would do better.
Cannot believe we nearly had it there. Just hit the lid off, so I wasn't low enough on the target.
Do not pluck the bull. You have the makings of a good archer. Keep practicing.
Yeah. Well, we'll do one more attempt. I think we're just about there, as I say.
Do
A
you
lot of
want
this
to
time it is
start
just practice.
over?
Knowing where they are does help massively.
Yes.
Some of these we have
Let
done
me
first
try again.
attempt. But in some places they are harder.
I will
This one's
count
not that
down.
difficult. I'm just not brilliant at it today at the first of all.
1, go!
Feels like I'm not anyway, that's the thing. Is that one? Missed it. No! I had that as well. We should have got that one. Ah! So it's a different one we missed that time, but just hesitated too much trying to get it right. We'll go one more time. And we're that close to getting it done.
Do not fight the movement of your horse.
This isn't trophy
Use
related, but it is
You
to
have the makings
get
of
other
a good
things up.
archer.
We do want to try and
Keep
clear the map
practicing.
when things are near us as well. We are looking at trophies, but also clearing the
Do you
map.
want to start over?
And
Yes.
these annoy me if I don't get
Let
them
me
done.
try
It's
again.
one of those things that you look at and go, I should do this. And then when you really struggle,
I
you're
will
like,
count
I'll just
down.
keep trying.
3,
Persistence, we'll get it.
2,
But a lot of the time it is just
1,
practice.
Go!
Missed. There in front of us. Down below. Got it. Last one. No, we hit something else. It didn't hit it. Yes, we got it. Oh, I thought it messed that up then. We hit the thing in front of it. I could hear the sound of the arrow, not smash the barrel. It hit
Yes.
whatever was in front of it.
Oh, keep
I'm so
shooting
close to
like
messing it
that,
up.
and they will call you
Efag, good morning. How are you?
Nasuno
Thanks for the like, for much appreciated. So that is now fully complete. We gained the ego as a mount as well. We're not too worried about that. It was more the fact I didn't want to not do it. Right, let's refill arrows. No, I didn't want to.
start
No, I
over?
didn't want to talk to him. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to
Another
try and make sure we got
time,
all our
perhaps.
arrows. I'm doing okay. I'm tired, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Thank you. Glad you're good. Silent arrows are the ones that give us headshot damage. That's why we're looking at those. So, what else is left in Wakasa? We've got a kukuriga here, which is a house anyway. What's this over here? This is the local dishes. We still need to do that, to be fair. So we need to find out where there's more local dishes. There is another horse archery here as well. that needs clearing. I don't know where you've got local dishes from already. That's the problem. And generally you get them from in villages, in towns. Sorry. What I'm thinking, as we can quickly nip to our house here, and go and get that horse archery done there. What else have we got? There's a Jizo statue there, legendary chest, which isn't too big a deal. Well, there's an Animus one there actually. Should we go down? Let's do that Animus while it's there. The port. I don't think it's the port trader we need to see, is it? For the. Yeah, I'm not sure it's port trader. We'll travel as no way to there. Grab the Animus bit, so we get the Animus points done. Nice and quick, nice and early. We need the season to change. We can manually change it, but we need the season to change to get the next legendary animal. There's one that's around every season, but we've got to travel to that place. Well, what do we need to do for the Animus mission here? Let's have a look. If we track that, this is Mine Echoes. Okay, I'm not too sure what we need to do for this one then. I think it's down below us by 11 meters. I think jumping off is probably too low to be fair. Let's have a look. 26 meters up. It's up there somewhere, isn't it? Oh, I didn't see the guy there. Give him a sec to come to us. We'll take him out when he gets to us. I like to be nowhere when we're doing things like this because it's a lot easier to climb and get around and also be more silent than Yasuke. Yeah, I didn't see there was someone there. There we go. Right, we want to get inside the inside there by looks of things. I'm gonna get seen. Yeah, not quite wanting to do that. I'm trying to swing here as well. Right, we'll disappear. Oh, I didn't see. I should have seen our people in here first. To be fair, I think we just need to grab that chest that's there, and that's it. Get down. There we go, guys. Panicking. There we go. Chest obtained. We've got a new bow for that. Fragments gained. So that's at least the mission complete there. We just need to get out of here now. I think we may have gained a reward as well for doing that. That's still a bad area. We've got to go. If I could remember how to use a breathing reed, I would do that, to be fair. I don't quite know how we do that offhand. But there is a move. For a trophy, we need to escape conflict by using a breathing reed. I've got no clue how we do it. Let's see if we can find it here. I know it's something we've gained the ability to do, we've just never actually done it. If you swim underwater, hold square in shallow water. Okay, we've got the upgrade, so we just need to get. So while they're looking for us, we need to find some shallow water and hide there. Is there any water in here? Not by the looks of it. That's all deep water, isn't it? I want shallow water. I don't know if the map will show up water. See, all this is deep water. It's not shallow, is it? I don't think this is the location to do this at. I think we'll get caught doing it, I think. By the looks of things. Yeah, so we'll have to come back, I think, and do that. I don't think this is the place to try and solve that issue, to solve that trophy. There's a new bow there. We lose posture. Good morning, Patrick. How are you this morning? Hope you're well. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. We've only gained vulnerable, it's not worth it. But yeah, that's something we do need to look at, is how we're going to do that trophy, the breathing reed. I've never really attempted it. Now we know we need to hold square though. We kind of need to get people coming after us and then we can just hold square to do it. Right, we'll head to the port trader. I'm pretty sure it's not the port trader who sells the food dishes. We'll go and have a check there. I don't think it is. I think it's someone else in a shop, essentially. But it's been a while. We need 4 more food dishes, so there's 4 more towns to go to, which will have a food place. They will show up on the map as well once you're nearby.
I sell things you don't even know you need.
I don't think I need much, to be fair, at this point. We need to keep getting materials and money and stuff so we can fully upgrade the hideout as well. Yeah, these only sell resources. We could buy resources to help us upgrade the hideout. I kind of disagree with doing that, as you can find so much out about it anyway. I don't think you need to pay money to actually do it. So, where we want to go next is the question. There is a statue here, and that is a mission, obviously, to clear all the statues. So we'll track that quickly. And then from there we need to figure out what we want to focus on really more than anything else. I think we've got a Kakariga there. There's another house to buy there. Another statue there, and that's quite near a hideout, to be fair. So that's a simple one to quickly get done. What else have we got nearby? Legendary chest over there. Oh, there's a castle we've not cleared over here. Done 2 of the 4 day show. So if there may be shallow water in there, potentially we can use to escape potentially. Oh no, it's all going to be deep water, isn't it? But yeah, I definitely want to make sure we get all of those done if we can. But let's quickly head to this statue that's nearby and quickly grab that. We're going to be fast traveling quite a bit, moving around quite a bit, just to try and fully get everything cleared, but also look at these trophies. I don't want to manually change season if we don't have to. While there's other stuff to do, we can change. We don't have to change it manually. We'll only change it when we need to. But at the minute, we can let the seasons change naturally while we do other things. This breathing reed is definitely something I want to try and get done. A lot of the trophies are quite simple to be fair. I think we've only got 7 to do. One of them is all the Kurikiri, which is Noe's meditation places. So that's why some of the question marks we're going to need to find and clear, because we need to find all of those. Legendary animals, obviously. Breathing reed is another one. Food upgrade rations, which means finding the 16 food items. That's 4. What are the other ones? Oh, dazed and bleeding enemy. We got to make someone dazed and bleed and then kill them. And sheath your weapon after someone dies of bleed, like immediately after someone dies of bleed. Which I think is going to be one we're going to need to organise a little bit to get it done, to be fair. Right, let's get a statue clear though. So this will be number 45 of 69 statues. It sounds like a lot, to be fair, but they're all generally along the roads, that's the thing. But I think it is look at each area, see what needs doing, and do it kind of thing. There's another statue there. There's a question mark there as well, actually. So we want to go and make sure we've cleared everything. So that's probably something to have a quick look at. We've got a mission in here, assassinate a target as well. Let's clear this because it's resources for camp, which means we can upgrade camp a bit better. So we'll go to the Great Keep, clear the mission that's there, and there's the question mark we need to check, because obviously if it's Kujikiri, we need to get it done. So although we are platinum hunting, I still want to do other bits and pieces along the way as well. But there is someone here we need to take care of. It's just assassinate, so quite a quick one to do as long as you get close to them. They're over there by the looks of things. Let's not jump off, because we can use our height here to get a bit closer. Obviously you just need to get to where this location this person is. They're over there. So we want to use height as much as we can here to stay out the way and to see where we're going to go. So it's not that person. Where's the person we're after? There's a... Oh, they're over there. Okay. So we need to get over there then, don't we? It is a case of a quick kunai, take them out, job done kind of thing. It's not nothing more than that, to be fair. And ideally not get seen. Okay. Can I do alarm from here? Or is it too far away? Too far away. That was a mistake. I dropped down accidentally, to be fair.
Someone, please! My beam is going away. Enemies are here.
I missed him.
Try to make it quick.
He walked behind the thing, so I couldn't get to him. He's about to shoot, to be fair. Okay, once you're alerted, the kunai doesn't automatically kill them. That's why you kind of want them not alerted when you're using kunai, because it won't be an automatic kill. They will calm down in a second. It was a silly mistake there. The guy you're after is over there, though. I'm thinking assassination from above, potentially. There was a shallow pond here. We'd try the breathing reed, to be fair. But unfortunately, there isn't.
We need to see what's going on over there.
No. There's the guy we got to kill just there. So all we've got to do is assassinate him. Annoyingly, we've been seeing it's down to more me not doing what we needed to fully. Right, there we go. Rewards gained. We can now get out of here. We could stand and fight, but there's no point. We might as well just get away. As I say, if there's a shallow water, I would love it. Anywhere. But I'm not seeing any.
Help me, please.
I just thought I'd have a quick look in here to see if there's any shallow water. But unfortunately, there's no pond. A lot of these places you can find ponds near the houses, but this hasn't got one. In Sod's Law, the one we go into doesn't have a pond. That's annoying, isn't it? So hoping for a pond there. Just so we can get the breathing reed trophy done. I am still looking around in case we can get one. Any shallow water? I don't think there is, you know. Annoyingly, I can't see any shallow water anywhere. I didn't mean... that should have been an assassination. Good job. It was meant to be an assassination, but there we go. But yeah, no shallow water I can see. So unfortunately no breathing reed usage just yet. There's a reason we haven't done it until now, and it's because one, I didn't know how to do it, I didn't look. And two, it's never actually crossed my mind till now, to be fair. But we did what we needed to, that's the person down. So from here we want to be going... potentially question mark there, and then we'll go to there for the statue as well. As I say, we need to clear question marks as we need to do all the Kujikiri, so we need to find out what the question marks are at the very least. It may not be anything, it may not be what we need, but we still need to check. That's the thing, and Noe is the best person, I think, for a lot of this moving around. It's so much easier with her getting to places. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. So there'll be lots of running around, lots of fast travelling where needed as well, which is not something we do a lot of normally. But because we're not just focusing on the trophies though, this won't be a quick platinum hunt. I know we could just focus on trophies only, but I don't want to just do one thing when there's other things we can be doing. We've just discovered somewhere new. This is Seikoji. Okay. So it's a abandoned village as such. Looks like. It doesn't look like there's anything here either, weirdly. Can't see any gold fragments or anything. It's unusual. Normally you'd get something, wouldn't you? But yeah, there's nothing here. Looking at that. Okay. Well, we came, we had a look, nothing there. We want to head over here for the statue. Obviously, it's on a road, so we just need to get to the road, essentially. But yeah, that's a village we hadn't found previously. It's amazing all the things you do miss by doing the base game and the side missions. You know, you ever fully go over the whole map during those times. There's a lot left to do yourself. But a lot of the running through a forest like this isn't always quicker either. We learned very quickly that actually this can be a lot slower. Whereas following the paths generally is quicker. Because all the paths lead to something. That's the thing. Whereas in most games you think going off course that would be quicker, but it's not. Are we going to have to fight these guys yet?
What could that be?
Come on then. Next. Annoyingly, we don't need to take bandits out in this area. We've already done it. That's another statue. That's number 46 of 69 at least. I hate having things not done. That's my issue more than anything else. Right. So from here, there's a question mark there. Legendary chest. That will be a route to take, a parkour kind of route, wouldn't it? From there, I think. Are we better off going here to head there? Potentially. Yeah, I think we head here, and then we head over there to clear that. As I say, we want to make sure we're clearing everything. Best be question marks, because we need all these Kujikiri, and they're going to be so easy to miss if we don't clear everything. But I haven't picked a particular area, we're just in Wakasa, that's where we start. After completing the legendary animal last time. Right, let's get down, and we're going over there. Not too far away, to be fair. We still need lots more resources as well for our camp. There we go. So this will be a trail, I would assume, of a legendary chest there. I'm not sure if we're going to approach it from the start or towards the end, though. That's the only downside. But it'll be a trail of sorts, I would guess. Let's have a look. So we will go and do that castle as well shortly. Just make sure we get everything as much as possible done. But yeah, food we want to do. We need 4 more food items. I'm not entirely sure what we're missing still. Oh, we're now in Omi. Okay. I didn't realize this is part of Omi, to be fair. Right, there is a legendary. I don't think this is what I thought it was. I'm not sure. Needed to tell us what this place is, but yeah, I don't think this is what I thought it was. The cemetery. Yeah, so it's not a route like I thought it was. Let's have a look. Funerals and tombstones. Let's have a look in the codex and see what this is about. I still want to learn more while we're doing this, that's the thing. Funerals and tombstones. During the 16th century, the dead among the working class were commonly buried, while cremation was reserved for those who could afford it. When one was near death, monks were summoned to the bedside for prayers and remained to perform the necessary post-mortem rituals. Funeral services were always conducted by the Buddhist clergy. Ceremonies for the deceased were held periodically, especially on the 49th day following the death. Cremation became widespread in the 17th century, and ashes were usually placed in a grave or sometimes scattered. Not all graves marked by tombstone contained bodies. Typically, a family altar was erected and maintained within the home by the head of the household for the veneration of the dead. Family members, particularly extended family, would pay their respects and perform rituals. Daily ceremonies were performed, offering prayers in the memory of all deceased family members before flowers are placed at the altar and on the grave of the deceased. It was believed that warriors killed in battle or forced to commit suicide the day after the battle suffered a bad death. The thinking was that their soul had not been appeased by the usual rituals, and so was wandering restlessly, full of anger towards the living. Some believed that calling out the deceased's name and reliving their exploits through storytelling would help appease souls and calm vengeful spirits. So, if you died in battle, or committed suicide because of the shame of failing in a battle the previous day, it's actually deemed as a bad way of dying. And because of that, they were trying to appease the spirits by talking about what that person had achieved. New Kenobi, legendary Kenobi for Yasuke, and an engraving as well. Why is it saying that? Oh, I think it's because we gained the horse that we haven't looked at. There we go, new horse. Ego. So I don't even bother looking at it. We didn't gain animus rewards, but I think we got that as well. Let's quickly grab those while I think about it. Otherwise I'll forget. Unclaimed rewards. It's going to give us... Oh, we got two. We've got memory fragment and keys here. So that's the keys claimed. But not that we're going to spend them. And the reason we're doing these is for these. The encrypted data files that we want to get all of, so we can see all the animus stuff for the story. Okay. Still quite a few to do for this one, but we'll just keep doing the rewards as and when we can. Right, from here we want to be heading. There's nothing else currently round here. There is that there. To be fair, that's clear. As I say, we still need to upgrade our camp fully. It's not trophy related, but it's something I want to get done if we can. So to do that, if we go to these foothills and then head down there, do that. That's something else then clear. There's a question mark over here as well. That probably we should look at and see what it is, in case it is a Kujikiri. Let's head there. I say we will fast travel quite a bit to get to places quicker, and I think that will over time change the season as well quicker. Same as doing it manually. There's a chest in here. Because of the upgrades they added to camp, this is the reason we now need to fully upgrade it. It was before that upgraded fully, but they added more stuff to camp, including the ability to upgrade your forge to level 5, which we've done, but all the other buildings have now gained upgrades as well. Right, we're heading over there for liberate the camp. So this will be an enemy camp that we just need to quickly take everyone out and basically smash the chest or stand on it. That will do the same job, to be fair. But these will give us a decent amount of resources every time. So when we head back to our hideout, we'll be able to upgrade some of the buildings there. It's more of a personal thing of making sure everything's fully done alongside the platinum trophy. We could just focus on platinum, but in doing that, we're not going to get anything else done, to be fair. So I like to kind of mix it up with actually clearing everything else as well. And it gives us a chance to fully explore the world around us, learn more about the time period as well, which is always a nice thing to do, I think. Okay. Can we hide? This is shallow water. Okay, so I can't hide using a reed in that water. I just wondered if we could. It's not, although it's shallow, it's not deep enough. I'm just trying to work out what kind of water we need to use. Okay. So we just need to smash the chest that's there. That's all we got to do. Are we in... Where are we? We're currently in Omi. So before we ever do too much, let's have a quick look with Omi. Do we still need to take any particular people out? Iga, Setsu, Tamba. See, Tamba to me feels like we're missing people in Tamba. Omi. Omi is complete. Okay. I did wonder whether we had done it or not. Can we take her out from here? I can see people, but can't get an angle to take them out, it seems. Come on, give me your head. That's not clear enough. That is.
I am going to find you.
I've got none left.
Something's going on.
We need to distract the same enemy 3 times with a shinobi bell as well, it said.
Wonder what's going on?
Okay, I think we've got to wait till him to stop looking before we do the next bell. Because we've thrown more than one, but I don't know how many we need, how long you need to wait between all the throws.
Something happening?
There we go, just your shadow trophy achieved. First trophy of the stream. We've managed to use the shinobi bell to distract the same enemy enough times, so that is that trophy done at least.
Nothing here.
I'm not allowed here. I should be quiet.
He didn't see me. I've got no kunai left, otherwise I would throw one at him. Right, I think, is everyone taken out? It is indeed. So, to complete this activity, job done. We'll grab the resources while we're here as well. We are going to need to refill tools at some point, because now we're out of kunai, although, to quickly, where are the bodies? Because you can always collect your kunai back on the bodies. And more crops as well. Kunai back there. I think we're done, aren't we? Yeah. There we go, job done. Nice and simple. Okay, there was a question mark, wasn't it? Just there. Let's go and see what that is. As I say, we need to clear all the question marks to find all the Kujikiri. So we do need to find out what it is. I'm assuming this is... So how do we use... Okay, hang on. Is that... Should we use a breathing reed? Yeah, there's a breathing reed. So that's what we need to do in shallow water to get the trophy. Once we've got to be seen first. We've got to escape conflict that way. So really, we need to be in a castle that has a garden, essentially. Find a garden after being seen, and hopefully escape conflict. We gained our first trophy of the day by getting the shinobi bell one out of the way. To be fair, maybe I can escape conflict here. I wonder if I can run away from these guys and hide in the water. Shall we try that?
That was strange.
Run. Is that enough? That'd be no. Obviously hadn't gone away far enough for them to leave me alone a minute. So we kind of need to hide first, don't we?
Where'd they go?
We just nearly escaped there to a point we could have done it. Okay, does it work now? Reading is fundamental. Trophy achieved. Second trophy done of the day. And we can also assassinate this. Yes, we are losing breath, but you can actually assassinate from underneath like this. There we go. So, a second trophy of the Platinum Hunt is done. The one where we need to be escape by going underwater and use a breathing reed to breathe. That was actually simpler than I expected it to be. Considering we hadn't done that one before, that was actually quite simple in the end. Right, on to the question mark, see what it is. as I say, some of these will be really simple, like those two that we've done already. Others maybe a little bit more involved. The dazed and bleeding one, I've got to work out. Oh, this is a Kujikiri. Obviously, we don't know how many more of these are left. That's the thing. So we're just got to keep finding them until the trophy pops, and we know we're all done with those. But yeah, we do need to look at trying to get the dazed and I think it's dazed and bleeding. We'll have a proper look at it in a minute. Because we need to see if there's a weapon that has one or two of those bits on it, so we can utilise that maybe with an engraving or two as well. Let's try and get this Kujikiri done though, first and foremost. But 2 trophies of the ones remaining done at least. I think it was 7 we needed. I don't remember. I need to have a proper check. I would say I'm not very good at these ones. I do struggle a little bit with these at times. This one's quite quick to be fair. I messed that up. This one is quite quick to be fair. Missed it. Slightly out of time there, that's why it came back up again. Once they disappear, you know you need done, you've just got to get it right for that bit. Missed it again. It's the timing that I have the issue with. This one is quite quick to be fair compared to others. There we go, it's done.
I am unburdened. Nothing I do can change what was done before.
As I say, we don't know how many of them there is to do. We've just got to keep doing them, essentially. Until it trophy pops and says we're done. But, we have achieved 2 of the trophies. How many more have we got left? I'm pretty sure it's 7. But I could be wrong. Let's have a look. So, 88% done. We've done... Oh, there's 7 remaining now. According to this. I thought we had less than that. Minus 5 says 6 to do. Upgrade rations. Finisher on an enemy that is both poisoned and dazed. Shoot your weapon immediately after enemy doesn't bleed. Kujikiri. Legendary animals and add an animal to the hideout. Or Sumi E to the hideout. This is another one we can get done fairly quickly. The finisher, the poison and daze, that's what we need to have a look at engravings, I think, to get that done. And then sheath your weapon immediately after enemy dies. I need to have a look at what button controller it is for sheathing a weapon, but we also need to make sure we've got bleed being affected as well, to be fair. This is we just discovered something, but it must be... It's behind us. It's a temple. Although, there is something there. Let's have a look what that is. May just be a bit to tell us about the temple, potentially. No, it's keys. Yeah, there's nothing else here by the looks of things. But at least that's another Kujikiri done. That's the important part. We can buy these houses as well. There's one there to do. What else we got here? Legendary chest. Another statue there. We've got a hideout right there as well. And then we got Kakariga. That's a Yasuke one. Legendary chest. Another statue there. So there's actually a few things that are in quite close proximity to each other here. Oh, we've got 2 missions over here as well. Plus a viewpoint we've not done. Okay, there's always so much to do, isn't there? Where was the castle we hadn't completed either? I thought we had a castle nearby we hadn't done. I know there's a horse one over there to do. Right, I think what we do, we head here, clear these 2 so we can upgrade more. The highways over down this side. don't. It's not legendary chests aren't that big of a deal, but although we will get new weapons with them, so I think it's worth doing them to that degree. But I want to go and quickly grab these two, and then viewpoint, and then we'll potentially here. That's the guy who wants food, so we need to find 4 more dishes there. Yeah, I think it's clear these two, but that's more upgrades than for hideout, essentially. I don't like there being stuff on the map, and I do want to fully upgrade the hideout, just because it'd be nice to have it done. In case there is any more content to come from Shadows, I kind of want to make sure we've done everything we possibly can, that's the thing. I'm going to just have a quick look in storage. I don't think she will have it. I think Yasuke will have something. We're looking at something that's got bleed and days, aren't we, really? That doesn't have any afflictions. Pardon me. I think it's something we're going to have to add to a weapon, essentially, I think. 3 potions within 10 seconds applies bleed. So that will apply bleed if we hit him quickly. And with a Tanto. Yeah, so that might be something we need to do there. I think Yasuke will have a better chance of getting bleed, to be fair. Oh, this is to store, though. This isn't to take out. Let's go nowhere again, then. So that triggers poison on deflect. So we need poison and daze, don't we? So we may have to put an engraving on for days on that one, maybe. Bleed, but then we've got to learn how to sheath as well. So yeah, a few things like we need to have a look at. But we've done 2 of the trophies that we needed already, which is pretty good going, I think. We'll... Oh, that one's already added to the map. Right, there we go. Right, we know where we're going. The chest in here. So a lot of these chests, we don't need them as such, but we do if we want to upgrade a camp, that's the thing. New katana for Noe. We're not using the katana, we're using the bow staff and Tanto for assassinations. So we don't really need to use katanas at the minute. Probably should have grabbed the boat, to be fair. So we just need to assassinate someone here. So it should be quite quick and simple if we just go in silently and throw a kunai at them. That should be quick and easy. Hopefully. I'm glad we've got the breathing read and stuff out of the way. I think that's one that I was a bit unsure of. At least that's out of the way. Right, let me get to the side here. Obviously we don't want to get seen.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Try our best. Okay, where's our target? Down here. Again, it should hopefully just a case of throwing a kunai, job done. There they are. Job done. And that's what I mean, it is simple as just doing that for some of these, and it's a decent amount of supplies in doing so. Next one, destroy the target, which will be a box we just need to stand on and damage. And then we'll head to viewpoint. This is the thing, I can't just focus on just trophies, it'll annoy me too much. So I like trying to do other things while we're there. The Ryu's lair. Destroy the target. So we swap to our. Let's take him as two people. I was going to say, take him down first. What about him? Then swap to those and damage the box. Mission complete. That's what I mean. It can be really quick and easy, those things. And it's good to have gained a decent amount of XP and resources. Right, we're heading there next. As it's a viewpoint we've not gained. If there's a boat nearby, that would speed us up here, I think. I don't think there is, looking at it. We know it's across the water. Right, we'll swim as far as we can towards the viewpoint, and then we'll have to climb probably. Or we might be able to nick that guy's boat. Alright.
I'll bring it back. Maybe.
Go and sit down. Hold on. So we're just heading to viewpoint. Which is just over here. It's night time, we can't really see too much, to be fair. All we know is it's over here. Try not to crash the boat. Right. Viewpoint's up there. Didn't mean to hit the other guy, but there we go, we're off. We know his boat back out. We just want the viewpoint. Because it will show up any question marks nearby as well. For any more Kujikiri, so it's definitely worth checking. Is this a base of it by any chance? Viewpoint's there and it's a watchtower. It may just be a watchtower, to be fair. It is just a watchtower. Okay, let's get the watchtower done. That's the viewpoint complete. It's things like this that I don't like leaving. So although we are platinum hunting, we've achieved 2 of the trophies already today. The other bits on the map are still going to do as well. It breaks up the monotony sometimes of trophy hunting, that's the thing. Plus, like I say, we need to find all the Kujikiri still. So because we still need a Kujikiri, we do need to be looking around still. Right, there's nothing else here. Let's back to the map. There is a road that leads out of here. And this bit is still not uncovered. So what I'm thinking is we track that, but we run down the road. Because there may be another Kujikiri around this area somewhere. There also might not be. Because we're not seeing any question marks show up. But in saying that, which way are we looking currently? Can't see. So we're looking directly ahead of us here. Yeah, there's no question mark showing up, so maybe there isn't anything there. But we don't know for sure. So we just want to follow the road. Just to get the fog of war off. Where is this path? We didn't see it on the map, to be fair. Straight down here, and we should head towards the path. Because that's also the thing with these statues. We're not going to find them unless we follow paths, because they're normally at junctions on pathways and roads. Pathways, road is probably the same thing, to be fair. So if you're wandering through the forest, you're not going to find all these statues. That's the thing. So it definitely is worth using the roads more. And actually using the roads is quicker, I think, than using the forest a lot of the time. Still use the forest, to be fair. But all the roads lead to things. Whereas the forest can get just annoying because it's making you slide all the time instead of actually getting to where you want. What we got there? It's just the base there, isn't it? Yeah. As I say, we could take all them people out and get the supplies, but we don't need to. Oh, I'm been seen. Obviously, I wasn't going to fight these guys. But now where we've been seeing, we'll fight everyone. Get resources from here. So resources will help with camp anyway. I think it was this last guy left actually. There we go, camp cleared. We'll grab all the resources out here. I was going to leave it alone, but when they saw us, it's kind of pointless. We might as well then grab everything once the fight started, to be fair. Like I say, we'll head back to hideout at some point and upgrade what we can. Be nice to get that fully done, just because it's one of those things that I feel if we leave it, we've not really finished the game properly. That's the thing. If we leave stuff not done, I feel like we've not finished things fully. That's my big issue. Right, where did this path disappear to? We're trying to follow the road here. We've kind of gone a little bit off course. I've actually opened up this area. There's nothing else here though to do actually. And that's there. So we need to turn to the right, don't we? Don't know if it'll allow us up here. Oh, it is letting us up. Happy days. It's just over the other side of this, to be fair. I didn't know if it'd let us up or not. Yeah, nothing else is showing up in this area currently, but there is a little bit more of the island around that we haven't been to. As I say, we're looking for Kujikiri is the big thing, so we do need to be checking these areas that aren't the fog of war's still there. Okay, this statue is just down here. I think this is 47 of 69. I'm going to forget the number as we go along, I'm sure. Over the bridge. There's the statue. I think there's 47. Again, I kind of want the objective screen to be empty. That's the other thing. For me, you haven't fully cleared the game unless you've done everything and seen everything. So, we've got any martial points to spend? 2. No, we're not fully done. We need 4s to finish off the bow skills. What weapon did we gain? Pardon me. Maybe katana, I think it was, wasn't it? Why think about it? We'll give it a save while we're here. We are currently over 140 hours in as it stands. I'm happy we've done 2 trophies already today, though. I think that's quite important that we have cleared those. My only concern is there's a whole area here not uncovered. There may be nothing there. There's no road that leads there. Normally roads lead to everything. So looking at that, there's no road, which tells me there's probably nothing there, essentially. Legendary chest over there. Where do you want to get? I'm just trying to figure out what's the best route next. Obviously, we still need to find these food items as well. But it's an ornament vendor there. Gear vendor. Ornament. I don't know if they're called something different, the people that give you the food or not. I can't remember if there are something different. There's a Kofun there. Kakariga. There's a few things over here. Well, in fact, there's quite a lot to do over here. Eagle's Nest. So down here, there's quite a lot to do in Yamashiro. And this bit's still covered as well. There is, as I said, a legendary chest there. Let's track that. We can buy the house there as well. That's for the food to hand in, the food. There's a Kakariga there, which is another house, essentially, we have to buy. But yeah, from here, let's head to that legendary chest, at least. We are looking for weapons that have bleed and daze, more than anything else, as that's what we need to complete. Well, 2 trophies need bleed and daze, to be fair. One needs bleed and daze, and one needs Oh, is that a person? They're going to run off. Should have left them. I did start hitting them, but I stopped myself as soon as they started moaning. Yeah, one trophy needs bleed and daze, and one needs just bleed. I think they may be more Yasuke things to do, though, to be fair. But yeah, we need to head back to Hideout to kind of make sure with the engravings on the weapons we're going to use that for. But at the minute, if there's nothing near us, then we'll head to Hideout and do that. But I think there's too much stuff around here to clear, so I'm not overly worried at the minute. Need to have a look at what it costs to change season, because it might be worth doing that and just get these legendary animals out of the way, to be fair. But I thought legendary animals would be the hardest trophy to achieve, because I don't like following guides, but what I've got is just locations to make our life a bit easier. This was the concern with the platinum, was the legendary animals needed doing, and I don't want to follow a guide, but there was no real choice. But I thought they would be the hardest trophy to achieve, but actually I think it might be the bleed and daze one, or potentially the Kurikiri, because we've still got to find them all. That's the thing, and I don't know how many there is. There's no number we can see anywhere, so it's a case of trying to make sure you've explored everything and anywhere. Otherwise, you're not going to clear them all, are you? That's the thing. That's why it's important, I think, to clear the map. Right, what do we got here? There's a legendary chest, so there must be a reason it's here. Question mark here as well. What are we looking at? I don't know if it's a parkour route or it's just... Okay, the legendary chest is around here somewhere. There's a building down there by looks of things. That's a minor chest, I think. I don't think it's legendary. Grave of the Three Emperors. Okay, that's something new we've not discovered. There's a legendary chest. New robes. Last dance of the Onru legendary light armor and cheat death engraving. As I say, whenever you see things question marks, we've got to keep checking them in case they are the Kurikiri. So from here, where do we want to go next is the question. There's so much around us to do. We'll check this armor out as well. Legendary armor we just got. This one here. So health goes up, critical damage goes up, vulnerable damage goes down, damage to tools goes up. Avoid death and gain immunity for 8 seconds one time. That's quite not a bad one, to be fair. Is there anything else here, to be fair, since we've not been here before? I thought there'd be a knowledge thing here that we can read, but I don't know like there is, to be fair. Thought this would have one, because of what it is. But yeah, there's nothing here to read, it doesn't look like. There is a pathway, though, coming out of here. Let's follow the path, just because jet paths will lead somewhere. So, there may be a statue that isn't showing up yet as a question mark. Because this is all still covered in fog of war. So it's worth checking. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the fog that kind of covers out. I'm sure it's fog of war. But yeah, the paths always lead to something, if it's another town, village, whatever, but there'll be something. And if it's an area that we've not explored yet, then you never know what you're going to find. First, we could be nearby to a question mark that will show up suddenly. Could be anything. You know, we still need these statues as well. As I say, yeah, this is uncovering this. We're not actually finding anything though. I think that's going to lead back to our house, isn't it, over there? Yeah, that pathway leads down. Just finish following it, but I think it will take a right turn at the end to go back towards our house or camp. Whatever you want to call the place where we can stop. Yeah, I think it'll be a right turn in a second. Although this is already heading back to camp. There we go. So that's taking us back towards our camp. So we know we've kind of done everything there. Couldn't see any more question marks coming up, but it doesn't mean there isn't anything over this way. We might as well move on from here for the minute. We're over here. We've got legendary chest. We've got a house here, so we can quickly grab this legendary chest. We'll fast travel to here, and then we'll head to the castle. We want to see if there's anyone to buy food off in the bay first, and then we'll finish off the castle and make sure that's done as well. But yeah, we'll fast travel over there first and foremost. I did say we'll be fast traveling quite a bit. This also makes time change. So the big thing is making the time change, so the months change. I do need to see what the cost of changing the season is, though. Because there will be a cost to it, I just don't know what it is as of yet, because I've not tried. But originally, when the game first released, you couldn't change the season yourself. Okay, it was unavailable currently. It's probably just fast travelled. But yeah, you couldn't do it to start before. It's only recently they've added the ability to actually change the season manually, to be fair. There is another mission there to do. Except that, legendary chest, another statue again. So both of those will now show up on the map. So that's the map updated. So that is another statue. Again, we're trying to clear all of those where we can. Annoying, it's the opposite direction. What we might do is head there, grab that, come down here, grab that, and then we go back over there, I think. Yeah, possibly. But let's go. We want to try and get this legendary chest first and foremost. It's going to be up that hill over there, I think. Something in the water here as well. It may seem like we're wasting a bit of time sometimes with these things. Trying to make sure we clear everything, but I don't like leaving things undone. Where's this chest? Behind us. Same as the hideout. If we don't fully do the hideout, I kind of feel like we've not done everything fully. Let me climb up there. There we go. We can't borrow those boats, can we? No. We can't borrow them boats. We can only borrow certain boats. It's not those. It's going to be somewhere over here. Cave, potentially. Maybe. There's something under the water there. I don't think that's a legendary one, though. That's just a box. It's not a legendary one. Alright, where's the legendary one? Oh, there's a cave here. So Yasuke wouldn't, I don't think, be able to get this one because he wouldn't be able to squeeze through the gap. There you go, straight ahead of us. So this is one only Noe can find. It's a new outfit for Yasuke. Right, that's that job done. So I think we head back here. We might even grab a horse. We don't normally ride a horse, to be fair. But I think we can follow the road, grab the statue, and then we'll head to the castle that's nearby. We've got 2 out of the 4 days still to take out. I think we'll find we're going to use Noe the majority of the time here. I just think she is the better option, especially when we're climbing and stuff. I think it's a lot easier to use her than it is Yasuke. Right, so we want to go this way. So we're just going to get to the statue. We don't use a horse very often, to be fair. But occasionally it's definitely worth doing just to speed things up. The reason we don't generally use a horse, in most games to be fair, where it's possible, is because I don't want to miss anything. And when you're travelling fast like this, it's so easy to miss something. When you're actually walking around, you're more likely to find everything. We're currently in Tamba. We better check to see if we still need to take out people in Tamba. We haven't actually spoken to anyone to tell us who to take out in Tamba. That's something we do need to look at. The statue is just round here. Statue will be just over here.
Oi.
There we go. Another statue dump. We're getting there with the statues. But yeah, we haven't actually met someone who would tell us who we need to take down in this area. I still think we're missing things in Tamba, because according to the objectives Tamba, we've only got one person, whereas everyone else has got at least 4. Well, 2 actually. These 2 have got 2, but it doesn't mean we're not missing people. So I think there are still some side missions in some of these towns and things to do that we just haven't picked up as of yet. That's just a case of talking to people, isn't it, more than anything else? Right, what castle's next? We want to do that while we're here. Let's quickly grab that. So we'll fast travel to our Kakarika here, head into town. I don't find this. There may be a food person there. We know we need 4 more. We don't know exactly where they all are, so we do need to look around. The thing is, I don't know where we've already been to get the food. That's the problem. But what I'll do is, if we do find any, I'll make a note of what we found. At least that way, then we won't go to the same place twice. Is my thinking. Okay. So I just want to make sure, because they're always good to add on if we haven't already. That's the thing. Right. So the town's over here. I'd say I don't know if there's a food person here. I don't think they normally shop as a vendor, the food people. Or I also don't know if once you've spoken to them once, so then they disappear. What are they doing? I think it was an option to assassinate, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised we've not got someone telling us to take out bandits or something yet. So maybe that's something we've not found.
White-faced Oni! Leave this place! And take your religion with you!
What's
My
going on
wife
here?
said she'll leave me to join your damn church! I won't allow it!
Do we talk to someone? We can assassinate, but we can't actually talk to them. They're having an argument, so I thought maybe we could talk. But no. Okay. I don't think anything's showing up. Yeah, normally when they're talking, there's either a clue to something or there's sort of mission potentially from it. But they were talking about a church, to be fair. Oh, all the vendors are just over here. We just want to quickly check there's not a food vendor. And I can't remember if it shows up as a normal vendor or it doesn't. That's the only thing I'm not sure of.
Do you see anything of interest?
There's not much we don't buy anything really from the shops other than mission related stuff. We don't need rations. Obviously there's some perks there and weapons, but there's nothing amazing. It's the food we're after, but I don't know if it's chosen as a merchant or not. Another merchant over here. We'll check all the merchants. There's 4 merchants here. I swear there was only 3 on the map a minute ago.
To welcome you.
I reckon we may have found a food one because there was only 3 on the map a minute ago. She's selling mounts and saddles and animals as well. I'm not going to spend our little money we have on them. We need more for that. We need stuff for the hideout, so
I'm sorry
we need
to
to save money
leave.
more than anything else. I still have not sold an item either. I still refuse to sell stuff. There's a port trader and someone else here. I don't remember both. There was only 3 on the map, I'm sure, when we looked at this. Now there's 4.
You have made the right choice coming to me.
But it may just be one we haven't been to previously. Saddles, animals, and everything else as well. Similar to the other one, to be fair. I'm pretty
It has
sure the
been a
food comes
pleasure.
from specific people in villages and towns. It's
Welcome.
not from these traders, I don't think.
I bring items across the four seas.
Dragon of Swords. This is a quest item. Our largest set of Tenjo Karuta based on imported Portuguese. See, I swear there must be a mission we haven't found yet that gives us wants us to collect these playing cards. We already have some already, but it must be a mission we've not picked up. I'm sure of it. Because otherwise, why would they be quest items? That's the thing.
I will come back another time.
We
One thing we're
appreciate
short on
your
is money more than
patronage.
anything else. But yeah, I feel like there must be more to that if we keep picking them up.
Welcome.
But I don't know. That's the thing. Because nothing's shown up, I don't really know there is more to it. Right, we've got to go and take out Daisho here. What are you doing? Oh, you're cold. I thought they were dancing for a minute. They're cold. Right, 2 Daisho with the 4 left to take out here. We'll try to go out quickly and quietly without setting the alarms off if we can.
Better to keep out of sight.
Okay, we're looking for a white spot to tell us where the Daisho is. Better drop down that. Don't want to get seen if we can avoid it. I need to be standing up though to be able to see if we can find locations. They also need to not be seen as we destroy the icicles. Been seen. My point exactly right there. Trying to avoid being seen, but so I can scan and see if we can find locations.
Oh well.
He's gone away now. Yeah, just need to be in a position so we can scan. We need to look for little white spots. 2 of them, and that will give us the location of the Daisho missing. Right, one there. So that's potentially Daisho just there. They can also be the legendary chests we're after, to be fair. Alarm over there. So yeah, it could be Daisho or that's the legendary chest, depending. And obviously we need to be close enough for them to show up. Key holder there, which will be for that probably. They're saying no, there's nothing. There's one thing in there. Maybe that key holder isn't it for that. Right, I think we need to head across and see if we can get that white marker there. Where's the best route across without being seen, ideally? I'm trying really hard not to be seen, because the minute we're seen, the alarm goes off, it messes everything up. It's a lot easier to stay quiet. I don't think that's Daisho. That's legendary chest then for taking out all the Daisho, I think. There is a white spot there and over there, but there's a snowstorm coming in. And was really affecting our visibility. Why are there loads of white dots now showing up? I don't want all the white dots. I think the gold ones are looking white. That's what's confusing me there. Right. Can we see anything here? I think that's legendary chest. That's just the chest. They look white, these dots, rather than yellow for the actual treasure. The snowstorm wasn't here a minute ago, so we had a better sight, but now we don't. There's Daisho. That's one of the Daisho we need just there. See if we can get an angle on him to take him down. Maybe we can't fully take him down in one shot. That's the downside. We'll try. No, see, look, we're missing one bit of health to take him down fully there. Can't get the jump on him to assassinate either. Can blow him up though. It might be worth trying to blow him up, to be fair. We made noise, but it's fine because no one saw us. So day showdown, 1 to go, and then we can get legendary chest in the castle. Yeah, 1 to go. Right, legendary chest is there. Where is the other day show? Is the question. Someone is actually teaching over here, it seems. Not day show though. That's definitely legendary chest, I think. Just not seeing day show anywhere, annoyingly. And here's someone teaching. Where are they? Because that possibly could be day show.
No enemies on our search. I believe we're done.
I can hear people chatting. I'm trying to see where they are. It's because of the snowstorm. We can't. I've got brilliant visibility, annoyingly. Obviously, enemy there. He's looking for us. He is. Just need one more day show. That's this treasure. That's a person. There's an alarm there. I don't know if it's worth taking that alarm out from here. Oh yeah. It didn't show up as a dot, but we can still do it. Right, I don't think there's a day show there. I've got a feeling maybe over this way. It depends if this is still part of... The day show are normally really important. You can normally spot them. Is this part of the castle still is the question. I think it might be. Outer courtyard. They normally have a prominent role, so they're normally fairly easy to spot. Let's say you can use the white dots as well. But I think that white dot is the chest. Snowstorm is actually not helping. Oh, there we go. He's there. Right, we need to get close to him and take him down as quietly as we can as well. Just being able to see everyone here is a problem at the minute. Right, there's no one in this area, so I think I can drop down here and get up over the other side. There we go. Trying to get the backwards jump done. Yeah, the worst thing we want here is not to get seen. I'll have to drop down here. Actually, there's a person there who would have seen us immediately there. Right, they're training. Can I take them down with a kunai is the question. No. Kunai won't do it in one. So we need to see if there's anything we can do, like the last explosion we did. Or we have to try and get above him. No explosives there, is there? Potentially we need to try and get above him then to try and do an assassination from above. That may be enough to take him down that way. Not guaranteed though. It all depends on what armor and stuff we're using. Whether we'll do enough for that. We'll also try not to get seen. Because these guys are training, I think they'll spot us if we're not careful here. I might just get rid of that alarm while we're here just to save that issue. We still will we set the alarm off. We're not close enough for that, are we? Yeah, we are. There we go. We'll turn around at least.
Eyes open.
Right, I missed him. We can assassinate and take him down. So if we get an assassination from above, he'll be killed in one. Whereas the kunai won't take him out. They are searching for us now though, actively. So we need to get above him if possible. Without them guys seeing us. Where we can take them out, like that. Right, now we just need to get above him. I think he's going to come past because he's just saw the bodies. There he is. Ah, not high enough to take him out.
Back to work.
We got him. There we go. Day show taken care of. We can now get the legendary chest, and that'll be this castle complete. I was actually trying to get assassination from above, but in the end, it didn't matter. I managed to get it done anyway. So, legendary chest we think is in the building we saw. We just need to get there next. See it there, the white spot showing up there, that's the legendary chest. Been seen. Just trying to get up so we can get that chest, and there's someone there. Can't climb up that. Just need to climb up. So it will give us the opportunity to climb up. No. Starting to think we shouldn't have gone in the water now. Ah, we can come out over here. Right. Or we just don't get seen at the end of the day because we just need to go and grab the chest and we're job done. We're just about quick enough there to avoid being seen fully there. There's people there though. Right, we're heading for that white dot there essentially. It's all we need to go and get. Without setting an alarm off ideally. Okay, we're here. There we go, he's down. Just got to get to the white dot. Then this castle's complete. So we think it's in the building there. By the looks of things. This hasn't got the normal tall building. There's a different type of building instead here. Is it there? No, I don't think that's the right one. No, it's in there. There we go. It's that building there. So normally there's a really big tall building in these castles. This one doesn't have one. It's a smaller building. Downside to that, I think it's a little bit harder to get access to without being seen. Right, any enemies here? The guy there, but he's on the other side. Potentially then we could just drop down and head towards it actually. I thought there'd be loads of people around, but actually doesn't seem to be. Right, this is the building. We could get seen and fight, but I think if we fight it's kind of more a pain in the butt than actually anything else. There's someone in here. Right, that's him down. That's legendary chest. That means castle will be complete. Outfit for the escape. Damage after brutal assassination. All we need to do now is just get out of here without being seen, and that is job done. nice to get these cleared. Like I say, it's not necessarily trophy related as such, clearing these, but I do like to get them done just so we fully have done everything. Okay, let's get out of here. There's a chest here. We might as well try and grab it while we're here. Saying that, how many enemies are around? We do need the money if we want to upgrade our camp, that's the thing. So we do need to try and grab some of these chests. Just for the money to upgrade camp more than anything else. Right, anyone in here? There's a guy down the far side. Other than that, no.
Huh?
There we go. They do react really slowly, to be fair. He has given us a key as well. The chest is below us. Unstoppable Giant, another epic trinket. Didn't actually give us any money. It's mon that we actually need. Put him down as well. We saw the body. So we've got a key, so there must be a locked room somewhere as well, to be fair. If we've gained a key. Might be here actually. Yeah. So we can get these resources sent back to hideout, and that will help us do the extra upgrades there. And then we will get out of here. Scouts will come and grab that when they can. And we are done with the castle. Mayazu castle is now complete. Happy days. Right, where do I head from here as that castle is now done? We checked to see if any of these do food. They don't, so that we know that's clear as well. There's nothing else still needs doing there. Obviously there is a whole area here that's not discovered, but I would have said this viewpoint would have shown up anything here as well, and it didn't. What we're going to quickly do actually is fast travel to viewpoint and just double check there's nothing over there, because from viewpoint any question marks should show up and that would be added to the map, but I don't think there's anything there, to be fair. So it's all this bit over here, but yeah, there's nothing showing up, which is good. So that's what we wanted to see, was there was nothing there to be done. Although it's got fog of war over it, we know we don't need to waste the time going after it. Right, what do we got? Castle's done. What's that there? Gear vendor just there. We know it's not the gear vendors that give us the food, that's the thing. There is destroy the target there, that gives us more resources for camp. Let's quickly grab that. We'll fast travel to the greenfields, quickly clear that, and probably head to this one over here as well. And then there is a question mark and a viewpoint over here that may be worth having a look at as well. Yeah, I think that's probably doing that way, I think. We'll stick to Noe as well, if she is the easiest one to move around with. But yeah, we're getting there. The amount of scam sponsorship offers you get is ridiculous. It really is. I just got another one just come through right now. Get them all the time, that's the thing. Double check. The other thing we need to keep checking is contracts, because sometimes they will also add on places we've not been to yet. So that one's already added. But it's worth making sure they're all on there, because it will add new parts to the map. Where's our big chest so I can restock? Can't see my big chest. Normally there's a big chest to restock your stuff, but I can't see it. Annoyingly. I can store stuff. Where's no big chest? I want to restock kunai. Oh, it's outside, that's why. There we go. Right, let's go and quickly go and get this mission done then. More resources for camp, essentially. This is just destroy the target. So this will be a box that we just need to damage and destroy. There'll probably be more resources here because I guarantee it's an enemy camp. Small one would be my guess. So I thought you could change season whenever you wanted, but actually I don't think you can. It does seem to be well, at a certain point of the season you can. Right, this is the enemy camp. That'd make our life a little bit easier, wouldn't it? So there's lots of resources in here. We want to try and grab everything if we can. I mean, taking everyone out though. Like we're in the reeds, in the long grass, I should say. I need to sit up a little bit to be able to do this. They saw us do it. I didn't actually spot those over there. Should have seen them. Right, one down anyway with the ground attack. Quite a few enemies here, and no way Odyssey isn't one for fighting big groups, to be fair. One down there though. We've got to deal with that Tefo, I think. Oh, where's this Tefo guy? There. There you go, another one down. Good up. Right, Tefo going down. Got to get the arrows down as well to stop them explosive arrows coming in. Obviously this isn't an ideal situation to be in with Noe, but she's holding her own at the minute. And we are still using the bow staff. We probably have got better weapons, to be fair. Another one down. His armor gone. Him down. He's down as well. Who's left? Tefo go over here. Get him down on the floor. There we go. There is still someone left. Where are they? There. I was hoping he'd go into the smoke and then we could have done an attack that way. We got him. We survived. We were kind of a little bit awkward doing our first attack, and that actually made this happen. We should have been a bit quieter with our first attack and take someone out, to be fair. But that's on us. Should be able to pick that one up, to be fair, as well. There we go. Now we can collect it. Right, where's this box that we need to just destroy? There we go, box dump. That's all we had to do was destroy the cargo. It is as simple as just hitting the box, essentially. Right, there's nothing else in this bit. There's some over here. While we're here, we'll grab everything we can. Let's say it's all going to be used to upgrade the camp anyway. Some over here. I think this is the last stuff over this way. There's normally something here to actually get our rations refilled, to be fair, normally. I'm not seeing anything this time, mate. But that is the contract done at least. Move out the way of here, and we'll see where we're going to go next. So that was done. The other thing that we were going to go through is over here, wasn't it? We're going to head there, and then from there head south for the question mark, because we still need to find more Kiri. That's the thing. Legendary chest. What's that there as well? There's 3 things here. Kata. Okay, we'll just keep working our way south, I think. We need to find people to speak to in Tamba as well, because we haven't got any other missions in Tamba. We've only got one, and it's done. So I've got a feeling there's still some people to talk to give us like the missions where you have to kill 100 people because of a reason. We haven't got that mission for Tamba, so there must be him. Which means we haven't spoke to someone. We didn't really explore Tamba much during the story, that's the thing. It wasn't a region that we had a lot to do with during the actual playthrough. Hence why there's quite a bit still to do in Tamba, to be fair. But it means there's still probably potentially some story to find as well. That's the thing. We'll clear this contract to earn some resources for camp. Hideout camp, same thing. And then we'll head to the viewpoint question mark area and do that while we're there. Can we manually change season? I'm curious. No, so it still doesn't. I thought we could change the season whenever you wanted now, but it doesn't seem like you can. I've got a feeling you probably need to be at a certain point in the current season. So whereas I said finding legendary animals that you need to go to different places, different seasons, I've got a feeling that's not going to be as simple as we thought, being able to change seasons. I think it's now going to be still a case of waiting until the seasons change, or until we get to the point we can manually do it, which I would assume is halfway through the season potentially. Because we've already done the winter legendary animal. That's done. So we need another season ideally. I don't know real time how long seasons last, to be fair. Obviously if you fast travel it does move the season along a bit. We've been in winter the whole stream so far today. Right, we're clearly get this contract. We've got a limited time, so there's going to be some enemies here to take down. Essentially, that's all we've got to do. And then that's more resources to camp. And then from here, there is a question mark nearby. I say we need all the Kiri, so we've got to still explore and find all these things. Right, camp is here. Right, just got to find all the soldiers and take care of them all. Right, this guy.
I have to stay low.
Okay, can't fully take him out. Can now though. He moved as I threw it. There he goes down. He moved as I threw the first kunai. No kunai left.
What you are doing?
Come on then, come here. Come on, find me. We'll take him out that way. We need to do more assassinations with the bow. We had to unlock the skill, so we can now do assassinations with the bow staff.
Huh?
But we just haven't utilised it very much. Mainly because sometimes the opportunity is not really there. That's the thing. It's him there. If I had a kunai, we'd take him out. I've got one. I think he's the final person, is there? No, there's still one more person here. Who we missed? Because there is someone. Oh, he's there, look. There he is. Job done. Right, we'll grab everything from here. All the resources. Well, that's camp cleared. To be fair, this is the first time I've been to this camp, as it wasn't up on the map at all until we got the contract for here. Valuable. I don't think I've seen that valuable before. I think that is new. Not that we sell anything, so it doesn't really matter, to be fair. The only thing we're missing really now is kunai, which we use a lot for stealth in that way, but there we go. At least that's cleared. So from here, we want to be heading south. Question mark there. Viewpoint, and there's also another contract to do there. Yeah, let's head that way. We can probably get there on foot, to be fair. Saying that, kind of wonder if there's anything. There's a crossroads behind us here. Generally, the Jizo statues are on the crossroads, so we still need a load more of those still. So I want to quickly head there and just see if the crossroads has anything, because that's generally where these statues are. We need 69 in total, and we have 40 something done. That's not trophy related though, getting all these statues, but it's a mission off the objective board, as otherwise it feels like we've not cleared it. I'm quite funny with games, and I mean we actually come to clearing things. Although we should focus just on trophies if we're going for the platinum. I like to do other things as well, because that way it doesn't become monotonous. I think that's the big thing with trophy hunting, is you've got to make sure it's not boring, otherwise you just get bored and don't bother. We've got 19 channel platinums as it stands, and it would be nice to add this to the list and a 20th. That's why I thought we better go for it. We have got quite a few Assassin's Creed platinums as it is. I think the only ones we haven't really got is Assassin's Creed, I want to say 2, because there's a mission we need to complete in that, where we need to take down a tank. It's a really weird mission, but you go and do it anyway, and I just can't do it. I've tried so many times, on stream, off stream, couldn't get it done. But we have platinumed Origins, Valhalla, Shadows we're aiming at, Mirage is platinumed, Assassin's Creed 3 is platinumed as well. So we've done quite a few, so we have a bit of experience. Was I right or was I wrong, is the question here. I think I was wrong, to be fair. Yeah, there's nothing here. So it just shows they're not at every crossroads. They're only at some. So we want to follow the road down really, and that'll bring us hopefully closer to the here. We want to be going this, is it this way? Yeah. The one thing I found with this, compared to the other Assassin's Creed games, is the roads take you everywhere. Actually, traversing through the forest, generally you don't find it much. You don't find them very much, and it's not that quick. I heard someone talking. Right, if we take this guy out, potentially the guy we save will give us a world rumour, which then means we can then hopefully find some of the stuff we're missing. This is why we want to help the people where we can.
Are you alright?
I still think we're missing missions in Tamba as well, to be fair.
Let me thank you.
Don't overlook anything you see or hear and tell my lead.
There we go. That should be a world rumour. Sometimes it's a choice. No, he's joining the scouts. That's annoying. I wanted a world rumour so we can find more locations. But yeah, I still think there's still more to do in Tamba. I'm fine, story-wise. We still don't know who these playing cards are going to. So I wonder if that person's in Tamba. We need to find them and speak to them. And that'll unlock the mission properly. Because we have been buying these cards off the port traders. So there must be something to that. Just knowing, it's finding that mission, that's the thing. The Tamba on the objective boards, Tamba's only got one person on it. Because everyone else has a minimum of 2. And we haven't got the one that tells us to kill a load of people, so that's another one. And I don't think there's normally an odd number, so potentially there's 4, I would say. But that is just guesswork. I was hoping this would veer off more towards this question. I don't know if it will though. People fighting. We don't need to get involved with them fighting, just leave them to it. Okay, let's have a look where we are. So we're currently following this pathway there. It's going to. We want to be heading more south, don't we? Really. It's going to take us to here. Although there is something there, to be fair. I kind of feel like I've just been there, though. Are we turned ourselves around at some point? It does feel weird that we're going that way, to be fair. Shrine's there. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go all that way, to be fair. I think we've already been there, so I think we want to just head south. If we want to kind of just head that way. As I say, roads are better, but sometimes it's just easier. But the roads will definitely take you to places you want to go. But I do prefer traversing where possible. But like I say, it's not always quicker. It's one of those things you have to kind of weigh up where you're heading, the terrain, what's the quickest route, is it better to follow a path, maybe find other things. I don't think on the platinum side of things, well, this plan is very difficult. I think more than anything just time consuming. Whereas, you know, some of the platinums are really easy, some are more difficult than others. But this is just time consuming, which is why we want to break it up and doing other things. And we still want to do the anima stuff, or the anima story as well. So yeah, there's still quite a bit to do. If I had the time off stream, I'll try and get something done then, from the clearing, but I don't. That's the thing. But yeah, we do need to look at how we're going to use some of these, do some of these other trophies. The one with the bleed and days, we've got to look into that one, but I think we need to get a weapon that applies both, potentially. Maybe with an engraving. And then sheathing your weapon after someone's died of bleed. We need to fight someone who's with a weapon that gives bleed. And then I just need to have a look how we sheath our weapon button-wise. And then get the timing right for that. But we need a weapon that causes bleed, ideally. That's the thing. And then, bleed and days will be the same thing as well. I'm sure we can find a weapon and some engravings to sort that out. But at the minute, we keep finding stuff nearby. There's no point fast having a hideout when there's stuff to do here. Okay, back in Yamashiro. What is this? I want to know what this question mark is. I'm hoping something good. I'm hoping there's a story mission, maybe. We still need lots and lots of knowledge points still to maximise a knowledge ranking. I think our next level is level 9 or 8 or something. Oh, there we go. This is a kata teacher. This is a Yasuke mission, to be fair, to gain a knowledge point. Just as I was saying, knowledge points as well. But we need to talk to Yasuke for this one. We haven't used him very much today as we've been exploring with Noe more. So maybe we'll cue your fools. There we go. Right, and he is just here. So we'll swap to Yasuke and get him to do this. We did gain a new trinket that we didn't look at, actually. The Unstoppable Giant. Health goes down by 1.1%. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. The adrenaline gain is massive, really. Up by 6. But, yeah, not worried about that. Mastery points. I think we've got 4 to spend. We have. So we'll do the next one in the bow. We've got 2 more bow ones needed. Posture damage there. We need 4 more mastery points there to get the bows fully done, I believe. Let's check. 4 needed, yeah. That'll be bow completely cleared then, fully. Some have had the added skills added to, so we need to go back and do them like this one. We had maxed out this one, but now there's new stuff added. In fact, even that's been added to. How long Eagle Vision lasts for. And we're going to need 42 more knowledge points to gain rank 9 as well. It feels like it's still so much to do. As I say, this breaks up the monotony of trophy hunting, though. That's the thing. Season has changed. Okay, because the season has changed, we need to see where the next legendary animal is. Because I think we're moving it. That should be spring now, I think. And spring. Yeah, we have changed. So spring is. Which one is it we need? A rare occurrence. There we go. So springtime, we need to be in Yamata, Yoshino, at night time for the legendary deer. So we'll do this kata with Noe, with Yasuke, and then we'll see if we can go and get the legendary animal. Because we want to focus on getting those done whenever the season changes, so we don't miss them. We gained some new weapons here, a new Kanobo, a new bow as well. Barrage Bow of Honor. Why on my bow when I look at this? No. So weapon damage goes down, but headshot damage goes up, and so does ability damage. Bow draw speed when health is full. That's quite a good one, to be fair. We'll change that one. Horse, it's because we unlocked a horse. While the riding mission, the riding horse archery. We gained a couple of new bits of armor. We've got the extravagant Kubaku Mono outfit. Health drops, gain critical damage and gain vulnerable damage. Is it worth the swap? I think it might be, to be fair. Yeah, I think it might be. And then this one, health goes up, critical damage goes up, vulnerable damage goes down by a bit. You know what? Let's outfit the legendary ring. I think that's probably the better one there. I was a bit umming and ahhing which one was the better one to do. We got 35 points. Wow. How have we left that many points? Okay, quickly spend his mastery points. 35. Poison arrows there. Serrated arrows. Increased bleed, which is what we need to do as well. They're not lasting very long, these points, to be fair. Okay, I think that's bow now maxed. It is. Bow is now maxed out. So we've also got an increase of bow damage from that. Some of these, like I say, were maxed out, but because they added new skills... Swap weapons during a combo transition to a quick attack. Okay. That's a new one that's been added, link attack. I'll put it in. Well, I will never remember to do it, though, but I'll put it in. What I'll do as well, we'll give it a quick save while we're here, since we just spent all those points. It's because we've been using no way for the majority of today. That's the thing. That's what happens when we use one character for the majority. 142 hours in as it stands. As well, that's the other thing. What's going on here? So my stream dropped out on me for a second, but it's okay. Right, let's go and speak to the teacher and see what we're going to learn.
The body holds still in a static posture, but the mind is filled with volition. You lure the enemy in with your stillness. Then you destroy him. Come, learn this method from me.
I don't know what weapon we're using here. Let's learn the kata. We don't need to complete these for trophy, but again, it's more knowledge points to max out all our skills and everything else. Okay, see if we can do this first time. First one done. I nearly missed that last one, to be fair. I pressed the wrong button. So I messed up. I pressed the wrong button on the circle one to start with. Other than that, that would have been flawless, to be fair. Let's try that again. There we go, second one done. Final one. There we go, job done. Nice and simple, that one. Some of these we struggle with, some of these we fly through. That one wasn't too bad, to be fair. Knowledge point gained. We still need 40 something knowledge points, I think, to level up anyway. Right, where are we heading from here? So there's a viewpoint here, which is what we want to get to. I think we want to be nowhere again, really. Traversing with Yasuke is really frustrating. So I think we want to head there. There is also something down there to do, question mark wise. That could be a Kurikiri, to be fair. It's near water, potentially. Viewpoint knows where we want to be going to. Let's swap back to Noe. It's just so much easier to use her. But yeah, we don't want to swap character fast at the minute. We want to keep it in spring if we can. I want to grab that viewpoint while we're nearby. Otherwise, I'll forget where we were. That's the thing. I know what I'm like. We'll go and do the legendary animal, and I'll completely forget where we were, and we'll go somewhere completely different. So when we spent all day doing one thing, it makes no sense. But I know what I'm like. Okay. Can we get to this viewpoint on foot? Do we need to go around or a different way? It all depends whether it'll let us up the hills or not. If it does, then it's fine. If it doesn't, then we've got to find a different way around. So if we found a path, that would lead us straight to it. Because everything is normally is connected by pathways. So you can just follow the roads and paths and you'll get to where you need to go. But I do like the cross-country route. Even though it can be slow on occasion as well. This is that big tree over there, isn't it? Okay, we can see a big tree in the distance. It's that. Whoa. It's a long way down. Right, does this... I think this may take us straight there. Although it needs to veer left if it is. It is going left. I think this will take us to that viewpoint then. Or there might be a pathway coming off it, maybe. It needs to go left. It's not going left. Come here. Right, we'll find our own way up then. Thought the pathway was going to veer left, and that would have made our life a bit easier. But they're saying that. Yeah, I think we might be able to get there ourselves. Yeah, we managed to get absolutely fine. I did wonder whether we would, or it would be more difficult to traverse here, but actually it wasn't too bad. There we go. So we'll have a quick look around the viewpoint just to see if anything else shows up nearby that we need to go to, and then we need to have a look where this legendary animal actually is. And then I've got to kind of remember where we were. I can just put a marker here and then we'll know where we were. Right, anything new showing up is the question. Yeah, question marks over there. There's a few new things that are going to appear on the map. A viewpoint over that way. Okay, so a lot of our stuff is down here by the looks of it. I'm sure we've been here to get food from here already. I can't remember if the person who gives us food is a vendor, like they come up on the map, or they don't. I can't quite remember from the ones we've done, to be fair. Cats are down there. Okay. We are here. I think we're better off actually coming back over this way and going this over here to clear these, to be honest. So there's question marks here as well. Kofun as well. Kakarya, which means a house to buy. So yeah, I want to put a marker there, and that's where we'll come back to. Now, legendary animal. It's still winter actually. I thought we'd change season, but I don't think we have. No, we're only halfway through winter. So actually, there is no legendary animal to go and find, because we're still in winter. I thought we'd gone through winter, to be fair. But yeah, it looks like the majority of our places to go that hasn't been touched is here. I say we are still trying to find someone to speak to us and give us potentially a mission. Oh, actually, there's an animus bit there as well. And there's stuff over here. Wow, okay. Kata, legendary chest. So much around, isn't there? Viewpoint here. I'm thinking viewpoint. Quickly go and grab that, as that's animus. And then above that is another statue. Oh, it's taken us away from where we are, though, isn't it? That's the thing. And then over here, yeah. This is the problem. There's still so much to do. Right, let's quickly go to the viewpoint. If I can get it to show up as a viewpoint, there we go. Go and do the purge entities, which is basically mean kill a couple of people. That will clear that, and I think that's the only one left now. And then we've got to wait 2 days for any more to appear. I think. Well, let's just check the animus and just double check that. I could be completely wrong on that regard. I could have gone to objectives, to be fair. Oh, there's 2 more to do. One we've got, one we're doing now, and one more after that. And they both give us the next reward, so at least we're moving that on. Okay, we want to be heading that way. What we're after. And there just will be a couple of enemies to kill. Purge entities is normally just a couple of enemies. We were warned as well when we did the animus mission yesterday, on Tuesday, sorry, we were told to watch out for more. So we're still waiting for more to appear, to be fair, of the actual mission itself, rather than these ones that just grant us keys and stuff. And although we don't spend the keys, it's kind of, so it's still a mission we want to keep on top of. It's not these here. Well, that's an enemy camp, that's not who we need to kill. But yeah, with these, there's no guarantee we'll do it first time. We can easily get killed, that's the thing, not at this stage. Unless you're using Noe more. More than Yasuke. Only because it's better to converse with her. Right, there are people around here, I think. There we go, enemy camp. How many we did? We've only a couple, to be fair. Just the 2? No, there's one down there as well. 3. Okay, it's 3 people, by the looks of things. How many? I've got no kunai. That's annoying, actually. So I can't use kunai to take them down, as I normally would. That tells me we need to get behind that guy that's up there. Probably then air assassinate the next one. If we can. And then the last one, I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. Right, let's quickly take this guy down. And that's the assassination with the bow staff, which we can add on. That's quite good. That's done. Fragments gained. That is a reward now for us waiting over to be collected as well. And we leveled up. Always handy to level up. Kunai there. Mastery point gained. That was definitely worth doing for what we just gained from that, to be fair. Right, let's just get out of here a little bit so we can actually move and go where we need to. So that the mastery point's not a big deal at the minute. We need 4 to do anything next. from here, I think we should head north. I think we fast travel though. Oh no, hang on, there's something else here. Where were we? We're there. We want to head north, don't we, to the statue. Let's quickly go to Animus so we can grab this reward though, so we know it's not one cleared. It's only gold. Gold is used to upgrade weaponry and armor without any cost. Again, it's not something we use, and I don't think it's worth using to your level 100, to be fair. Okay, straight ahead of us is a statue. We're going to quickly grab that. As it's always nice to grab these when we can, because there's so many to do. And then I think there is a question mark and stuff to go to next. They're not enemies, there's a chest here though. Get through the tree, come on. A new divine katana of wounding for Noe. Not that we're using katana, to be fair, but another katana. We may need it for bleed, to be fair, anyway. So we will probably use it at some point. Right, statues here. Cleared quite a few of those statues so far today, towards the 69 we actually need to do. Right, so from here, we're going to head to this question mark here. There's a kata teacher, which is a Yasuke mission, and the north of that is a legendary chest. Also viewpoint over here and question mark. So our best bet, I think, is to head here, and then from there head that way. Or is it just best to go straight from where we are? No, I think we can go that way. Yeah. Yasuke's got to do. The kata teacher is Yasuke. So, to be fair, we might as well flop to Yasuke and head there. And I say, fast traveling is moving on the season a bit quicker than normal, so it is good to do it. Because the option of change season is there, I don't quite understand why we can't do it, to be fair. It seems it is still fairly locked in that regard. I want to check, not really discussed. I want to check if there's anything else around here that we don't know yet. Browse contracts, there we go. These are 2 new missions we can add on, and there's a temple that will now appear on the map that we didn't know about. So new stuff added to the map there. So Kata Teacher is actually by this temple where the viewpoint is as well, so there's a few things to do in one area there. The only reason we're doing the contracts more than anything else is just so we can, so it gives us the stuff we need to upgrade our hideouts. The only reason we're actually doing the contracts. They're not really needed at this point, but because the upgrades have added into the game now for our hideout, we want to try and keep them on top of them and get them done and fully upgrade the hideout really. But whereas before it was already done before the updates came in. It was fully upgraded then. Okay. Kata Teacher, we're there first. The knowledge point. And then we'll see what I say. We'll probably have to swap to no aid for the actual viewpoint. To be fair, what's this here? Keys. Again, we'll collect them. We don't spend them, but we'll collect them. I don't think we'll ever spend a key, to be fair. Right, what are we learning with the Kata Teacher here?
It came to me in a dream. The Ashura. It moved like summer lightning on a mountain. It showed me the inner mysteries of the Kanabo.
Okay, come over, whether we use them.
I share with you now.
Let's learn the kata. Four sections to do here. So I do struggle with these sometimes, so we'll try and do it first time, but there's no guarantee. It's quite a long one as well. First one done first time, nice. Nearly messed it up to be fair at the end there. Well, wrong one. This is a long one, this one. So I messed the start up to be fair, but everything else we did okay. It's the start we messed up. Try again. How'd I miss that? Retry. This is messed it up. There's no point carrying on at that point. Right, that one's done. Couple of attempts to be fair, but we got it in the end. These do seem to be getting harder in some places. Wrong one. Ah. Try that again. Missed it. I knew as soon as I did it, I'd messed it up. Close to getting that done, to be fair, that one. Let's try that again. It's because it's so long, I don't know, it just makes it harder for me when they're longer. I missed the last one. For no sort of one, I just missed the circle. You gotta press it fairly quickly for the count, and I missed it completely. For a long one, it's annoying when you miss one. Especially when it's right at the end, you know you gotta read the whole thing. Messed it up. Press the X too soon on that one. It's 3 R1s though. Ah, no, I missed. I pressed R2 too quickly at the end there. We had it until that bit. Ah, that's annoying. I thought I'd done it, so I kind of celebrated a bit too early there. There we go. Oh, that wasn't a bit annoying, that one. Right, one to go. I'd say some of these are trickier than others, to be fair. Ah, wrong one. It's also when you press it, when you mess it up right at the end of a long sequence as well, that's annoying. Oh, I messed it up. Pressed R1 instead of R2. Ah. I didn't see it. I just didn't click what it was when I should have done. Only one missing, that's annoying. Too early. Let's try that again. No point carrying on when you mess up that early. Messed up. Ah! I don't know why I missed that. I knew what was coming as well. There we go. It's done finally. That could have gone better, to be fair. We got there in the end. Yeah, could have gone better, but we did it. That's the important part. That is done. Knowledge point gain there. Something to pick up over here. In the waterfall. I think it is. No, Yasuke's not the best at firing and stuff, but legendary chest. New mouthpiece for and a weak point attack on parry. Wow, okay. Right, where are we heading? I think we probably need a swap to Noe for this, for the Lost Temple, to be fair. Is there a pathway we can see? Because as I say, most things are connected via a path. Not from this side, I don't think it is, though. Let's try to see how we can we get up or not. Right. I'd say maybe better to use Noe here, to be fair. Unless, of course, we can get round. There's our teacher. Well, that wasn't a solid wall there. I can't go over there. Just trying to get round here, really. There we go, go around. This way. So this is a temple we're heading to, where the viewpoint is. So it's not like there's a tree overhanging a cliff or anything. That's why I don't know if Yasuke will be okay to do it or not. We've used a lot of Noe today. A bit of a change would be nice, but can't get it done. We'll swap. I'm not going to try and persevere for no reason. It'll just waste time. So if we can't get it up there with Yasuke, we'll swap straight away to Noe. Friendly temple, bad temple. Not bad. I wonder if it would be. It's not. Right, white dots signify lost pages. There's one there along with there. I think we're going to have to swap, because I don't think Yasuke is going to be able to grab everything. We need to get in there, inside there for a lost page. Swamp. Where's our we need a second one. There's no point heading up for that one over there till we get the last one of these over here. I'm not seeing a white spot though. That's server field. No, it's going to be in the temple itself. It's just getting close enough for it to show up. There's a viewpoint, so ignore that one for a minute. Ah, it's there. There we go. So, the minute we can't get to it, we'll just swap. I don't think we can get up here, can we, with him? Actually, we can. There we go. Need to break the boxes for us to get through. Come on. Second one done. So now it is viewpoint and last one. I'd say if Yasuke can't... Oh, actually, there's scaffolding. Might be okay. Anything inside the building? What if we can break that doorway? Slightly further up. The Yasuke can't do this bit of climbing, whereas Noe can. Well, actually, because the temple's quite broken, he can actually do some of this. Come on. Since we've mostly been Noe all day, it'd be nice to actually do some with Yasuke, to be fair. It's one of these things more catered to him, because it's got all the bits to climb up for you. So it does seem more catered to Yasuke, to be fair. Okay, that's the temple cut done and another knowledge point. We just need to get up now to the viewpoint itself. Yeah, I haven't done the Yasuke viewpoint for a while, to be fair, just because it's normally hard to do. Still haven't found these people to give us the missions though, have we, for Tamba? Or the cards. There's definitely more to that. Okay, let's see what's around us. We're looking for any question marks that weren't already there, essentially. I don't think we're finding any, are we? No. So nothing new nearby. So from here, I don't know if we want to go here and check the vendors for food. But we were originally over this side because there was loads of stuff to clear here, wasn't there? I think we go to here, swap to Noe. Oh no, actually, let's go Noe here, out the back here. What's that there? Gear Merchant. In fact, let's go here then, Gear Merchant. Oh, there's one there as well though. What's that? Kata Teacher. That's a Yasuke Kata Teacher, isn't it? Let's go track that one. We'll go here. Stay as Yasuke. Go and do the kata. Then maybe come back, swap over, and head this way. Clear these and this area here. We're potentially looking for someone to give us a mission, and also any other missions that we haven't got yet, like the playing cards, because we don't know where them people are. But someone will give us their missions. It's just finding the person. That's why we need to speak to all the port merchants, so make sure we get everything from them. Supplies were okay. Let's check contracts, because there's anything new to pop up on the map. These are all on there. That's now on there. So, food vendor. So that's now going to show a food vendor, which is one of the... We need 4 of those to finish that off. So now there's a food vendor. Okay, right near one of our places there, and legendary chest isn't that big a deal, but the food vendor is. So we know to head there in a second. Let's go to here though first, get that done, and then food vendor after that. Like I say, fast traveling isn't a big deal. Moving around fast traveling, obviously, normally we wouldn't do it, but actually now is the time we need to be utilising it. I just want to speak to the merchant just to see if there's any more playing cards. I'd like, if we do finally find the person and give us that mission, and we've got them all, it just saves us a lot of time and effort, doesn't it? That's the thing. Right, he doesn't have any though. But it's worth a look.
I will come back another time.
As I say, if we get the mission, at least if we've already got everything, it's job done. Right, boats. Is this what, I don't know if we can take this boat, can we? Yeah, we can. Right, it's a small island. It looks like on the map we're heading to. We know there's a kata to learn there as well. So it's this little island here. A kata is obviously what we just did with the Konobo recently. Does this tell us what this is now? Because there was a question mark here as well. It's just an island. Is there anything else here to look at? Or is it just him? I think it's just him. There is something in the water there, actually. Let's go and grab what's in the water and we'll speak to the kata teacher and see what he's going to teach us. Hemp cloth and money. We do need lots of money to upgrade the hideout. Because we don't sell anything, it takes us a little bit longer to earn it as well. Right, what's he going to teach us?
I have found that it is far easier to reason with one's enemies once enlightenment has struck them. And so, I have named my
Konobo.
Kanabo Enlightenment. Together, we will teach you how to illuminate your foes.
Illuminate our foes. Let's have a look. There must be still loads of these to do, because obviously we need 40 odd more knowledge points to rank up. Right, 3 sections. First section doesn't seem that long. No, too early. We start that. It's only 7 for the first section, but I pressed it far too early. There we go, first one done. These are all combos we can use in a fight, if you remember what the combo is. Wrong button. Panicked then when it came up. Second one done, 1 to go. This one definitely isn't as hard as the previous one we just did, to be fair. Just because I say it's not hard doesn't mean we won't mess it up either, though, that's the thing. There we go, kata complete. That's why when we go to our bases, though, we do check the contracts, because obviously food vendor shows up and we need to do 4 more food to fully upgrade our rations and also hand in the food mission as well. But that is the kata complete on Tsushima Island. So as far as I can tell, there's nothing else on the island to pick up. Just quickly run across, because if we're too far away it won't show up. By the looks of it, that is all there is to do on this island, is what we just did, to be fair. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to quickly fast travel over here to the food vendor that's just shown up. We've got a house nearby. We can stick to Yasuke for a minute, it's not a big deal. We're not going and climbing around at the minute, so we'll quickly go and do that. There's a load of stuff to our west we want to clear as well while we're here. It's a different building, so I don't know if we have different contracts potentially. No, so it's because it's in the same area. Right, let's go and get this food. I'm assuming we don't need to be Noe. I can't quite remember who was given this mission originally. I think it was Noe. But I'm assuming Yasuke can go and do it as well, but I don't know. If we do need to change, we'll change character, but... Food vendor, where are you? Outside. Here There he is.
Fresh mochi pounded to divine softness.
Mochi.
Make sure to chew it well.
What an interesting texture. Sticky.
Sticky. So now we've got more rations, so we have upgraded rations a little bit more. We'll have a quick look at what it is in the codex though. So Yohi Mochi. Mochi is a soft, delicious staple in tea ceremonies. Biting into it feels like chewing on a fluffy cloud. Take care when swallowing. The sticky qualities can cause it to lodge in the throat, and that is highly unpleasant. Way to die. Okay. Not the best thing to do then. We gained a new mask, didn't we? I forgot about this. Right, so that would give us more health, more critical chance, and we lose a bit of adrenaline. Automatically perform a weak point attack on a successful parry. That's quite a good engraving, to be fair. Or swap. We don't see helmets, so it doesn't make much odds, to be fair. Right, we need 3 more food then, now to fully complete that. Right, we know there's a load of stuff down here. Legendary chest, what's this? That's gear merchant, isn't it? Let's fast travel down here, because we want to head to this one first, so it's gone off the map. And then behind the castle, chest and location. Let's go there next. We can stick to Yasuke for a minute, just to make a change from using Noe all the time. There is a potential chance we need to change, just so we can navigate more. But we shall see. Must be getting closer to that change of season, I would say. We're still in winter, aren't we? Yeah, we're still winter. I still can't change it manually either. So I don't know what point you can. We need to keep an eye on that just so we know for future reference of when we can change it. Right, we're after a gear merchant, so we've already spoken to this port merchant, haven't we? So we want to go over there. Towards the castle. And there's a gear merchant there. We won't obviously use the gear merchant. What we got here? Ah, okay. Oil production. We haven't seen this before. Oyamazaki and oil production. On the right bank of the Yodo River at the western end of Yamashiro province, known as the battlefield where Akechi Mitsuhide fought Hashiba Hideyoshi following the assassination of Oda Nobunaga. Omizaki, or more commonly Yamazaki, was originally the headquarters of a commercial hub, held a monopoly on distribution of oil extracted from the Perilla frusens, igoma seeds. The oil was used as a source of light and was in high demand for altars and in shrines and temples. At Oyamazaki, merchants made offerings of oil to gain the protection of the Iwashimizu Hakimun shrine across the Yodo River. Apologies for pronunciation, it's never going to be that good. Oil production in Oyamazaki increased due to its proximity to Kyoto, which was a major consumer. Additionally, the political and religious influence of the Iwashimizu Hakimun shrine at the imperial court and the Muromachi shogunate favoured the merchants of Oyamazaki. They were given priority or exclusive rights at every step of the process, from purchasing and shipping the raw material, igoma, to selling the finished product. Trade reached its peak in the late 14th and middle 15th centuries. However, following the Onin War and the fall of the shogunate, new merchants from other regions began producing and selling igoma oil, which broke Oyomazaki's stranglehold on the market. So for a while they had a good thing that only they were doing, but they lost it, essentially. Right, gear merchant is near the castle. Just it's not something I'm that worried about doing, but I want to make sure it's off the map. That's the big thing. It's just making sure it's gone off the map. We're currently in Yamashiro, so let's just quickly check. Do we still need to take down anyone in Yamashiro? We do. So we need to kill bandits, another 54 bandits. But normally I wouldn't get into fights, but now if we see bandits, we do want to take them out. These aren't bandits, they're soldiers. You can always tell the difference by how they dress. But yeah, it's worth us if we see some, taking them out and dealing with them. But yeah, I wonder if we can change the season towards like the last quarter maybe. Because currently we won't let us change the season. Whether we can't afford it or something, I don't know. But I think, another shrine. It goes towards the 69 we need. That wasn't even something that was on the map, to be fair. We just found that ourselves. Yeah, that wasn't there originally. I've actually gone past where we're going. Let's go there. But yeah, luckily we went past it because we found one of those statues. Okay, there should be a gear merchant somewhere around here. Essentially. It's got to be this guy here, surely. Yeah, this guy.
Welcome, young
We're not going to
warrior.
buy any gear unless there's the playing cards here. Which I think may only be port traders. No. Obviously weapons and stuff, but they never sell anything legendary, so I don't bother normally. But at least he's now off the map as it won't show up as we still need to find him now. So that is now off the map. So we want to be heading over here. We don't know what it is, but it's behind the actual castle, the other side of it essentially. So we don't need to head into the castle, because we can just head to the side of it and behind the back. I'm not sure what this is, to be fair. As I say, if we need to change to no way to navigate, we'll do. Something's here. And since there's a question mark, it's not just a legendary chest on its own, I would assume. At least Yasuo's got a chance to stretch his legs. We've not really used him all day, to be fair. Other than the katas to clear those. I don't quite know what this is, to be fair. There's a pathway there leading up. Eagle's Nest, this is called. Oh, there's a legendary chest here somewhere as well. Oh, hang on, there's more than legendary. What's up? Oh, it's okay. Kujikiri, as we've been said, you know, we need to clear all the Kujikiri for a trophy as well. That is part of the platinum run. So we need to get up there. The Kujikiri is a no-way thing to do, so we do need to swap to her in a second. We might as well get up there first, then we'll swap. And there is a legendary chest here we still need to find as well, to be fair. Yes, he's getting a little bit better with his parkour. He's able to climb a bit more than he was originally. Okay. Well, it didn't mean to jump away, to be fair, though. The legendary chest is here somewhere. We just need to find it. Let's see where it is, though. There was... There. Is that the legendary... That is the legendary chest. There we go. A new katana for Yasuo. We'll have a look at that in a second. Don't know if we can get back up here this way. Right. Okay, we do need to swap to Noe anyway because this is her thing to do. So we'll swap to her in a second. Let's have a look at this long katana. So more weapon DPS by just under 1,000. Wow, that's a big change, to be fair. Successful parries push nearby enemies back. A higher adrenaline gains because there's a 5-level difference. That's why. When you have a 5-level difference, it kind of explains why. Right, swap to Noe. We'll go and do her Kirikari, the Katakiri here. As I say, we don't know how many more of these there are. But we need to do them all for the trophy, so that's why exploring the map at this point and clearing the question marks and stuff is important. And let's get this one done. These I do struggle with as well as the katas. It's just a case of focusing. But how quick it is as well. Some are really quick. This one's quite slow compared to normal, or the ones we've done recently today. This is really slow. Missed that one there. I thought I had it timing down, but obviously not. There we go, done. That wasn't too bad, that one, to be fair.
I keep my pride quiet, while my skills speak loudly.
I've called it many different things, but that's a Kujikiri complete. And no trophy, so there's still more to do. Let's see how many more knowledge points we need for actually an upgrade as well. Oh, we get some new weapons. Okay, so quick look. Obviously no new bow. What did we get? Oh, we must have gained a new katana. Yeah, new katana there. We're not using katana. We use Tanto because that gives us double assassinations. I don't think we gained a new one of these, have we? No. No, we're all good. Mastery points, we wanted to have a quick check to see. We need 38 more knowledge points for the rank 9. That tells you how many knowledge points there are. So that means temples, Kujikiris, katas. There's another one I'm missing, isn't there? And horse archery. There's still 4 different things to earn them from. And we need 38 more for the next rank. And even that's not the final rank. That only takes us to here. We need rank 9 for the top one. So I'm curious to how many more are actually around the map. This is what makes the platinum a little bit more tedious in a way. But this is why we like to clear everything, because that way we're actually varying what we're doing. So right down here we've got something down here to look at, plus a contract to do, which means kill a few people. And then we head north, another contract to complete. These are all stuff to help us upgrade the hideout. Viewpoint, and then we've got 2 over here. We've got a Kakariga, which is a building we can buy, and a Kofun. A Kofun is an underground place to explore, and we don't know who it will be for, because it can be for Yasuke or it can be for Noe. We won't know until we're there. If we need to use bombs, it'll be Yasuke. For the Kofun, if it's going through narrow passageways, then it's Noe. But we won't know until we get there. But we should be able to follow the path here, it seems. I was saying let's follow the path, but the path stops. This is why it is easier sometimes using that way, because we know climbing will be a bit more efficient. As I say, we want to be using roads mainly because it does save you time, but I still can't help myself but cut through the forest. Even though I know it's probably better to find a road and get there. Just can't help myself. It's because I'm so used to exploring off the beaten track in most games, that's the thing. Whereas this actually encourages you to stick to the roads more than anything else. As there's always a road leading to every objective. That's the thing. So yeah, I think we've done 2 of the trophies towards the platinum we're missing today already. I think we are making good progress, to be fair. So this is a... Oh, I don't even know what that is. Path... Oh, it's a path. Path of the Brave. I was going to say I didn't recognise it. Path of the Brave is normally a parkour section to do. Where is the start line is the question. Because that looks like you're going up there, not down. So the start point... I wonder if it's over here, if we can get across over here. Yeah, it's over here. So Path of the Brave. So this is a parkour section, essentially. Why did you dive off? I wanted you to jump up. Okay. I didn't quite go to plan, did it? So I thought we could do that. There is a section this way, though. So you've got a choice of which direction to go there. I don't know which one is right and which one is wrong, to be fair. Right, crawl through here. They might both be right. They might both lead to the same place, potentially. We're swinging, aren't we? Double swing. Okay, there's one reward there. I don't... Is that it? I think we may have picked the right way then. That is Path of the Brave complete. We must have picked the right way. There was definitely a choice of 2 ways to go there. I don't know if there is something the other way or not, to be honest. Obviously that's completed it. Okay, eliminate targets. We want to do that one next. It's a decent amount of money gained as well, which we need, as we don't sell anything. Does mean heading back kind of the way we came though, annoyingly. We're saying that. I kind of want to see which way what we would have got for the other pathway, to be fair. The other pathway. I am curious to see if there is maybe a secondary reward, or it'd be a dead end. So the different way to go was over this way. It's where that branches. There is a climb point, but she keeps diving down instead of climbing up there. So maybe you could, it just looks like you can go that way, but actually it's not a choice maybe. No, just going to keep diving down every time. So yeah, maybe it's not a choice then. It did look like it was though. See if I can get round this way. There may actually not be anything there. I wonder if it is, you know, you think there's a choice of direction, but there isn't. I can't climb up there. Oh no, actually you come down here. Or this is the start point. We didn't start at the right place. I think this is the start point. Whereas we started it a bit further forward. Yeah, this is the start point, isn't it? Okay. Saying that though, there's a looks like a climbing section over there as well. And now it's a slide down slope there. Okay. I don't think there's anything up there. Oh, you can climb. Okay, you can climb up there. Scanning it, there's no gold or anything up there, so there's no chest up there to pick up. Interestingly, but yeah, it wasn't a choice of direction then. It was just that's the start line. We came a different way because we didn't follow the path. We came at it a different way, which happens sometimes. Because if you don't follow the path, you won't actually hit the start line. So I think the path is somewhere around here. I would guess, but. Okay. Right, we need to find these soldiers. And then we can clear that and gain the mon for that. How are we doing for time? We've got half an hour. Plenty of time to get a few more things. I would like the season to change, or at least find out how we change it manually with future notice. I think it is you've got to get to half to 3/4 before we change. I was hoping, and because they added an ability to change seasons, I thought you could change it when you wanted, which means finding those animals would be easier, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Right, we've got to eliminate all the targets here.
Better to keep out of sight.
Is that a soldier? No, that's a... I don't know if that's a... I don't know if that's a soldier or not. Is that a soldier? No, no assassination. But not a soldier. He is a soldier. There we go. We got seen. I wasn't really trying to be stealthy, to be fair. Yeah, I could have tried to be a bit stealthy there, but I wasn't really trying. That's him down. Got to get down the big guy so he doesn't keep getting reinforcements. Otherwise, more soldiers will keep appearing. Big guy down. Well, now that's why it's more arriving, because that captain called in for reinforcements. Okay, who's left? Completely missed that skill move there. Him down. Him down. Who's left? Oh, two of them, two bows. That stun is quite cool when you do it with a bow properly. Right, there we go, job done. Right, let's grab all the stuff that's here. That is contract complete at least as well. Grab all the stuff. What else is there? There was a chest here I saw. It's quite nice we're at the point where Noe can defend herself against a group. At the start of the game, if you got caught instead of being stealthy, you would be in big trouble. Now though, it's not that big a deal. Right, I think that's everything gained. Yeah, job done. We gained a new bow staff, I think, there as well. Let's have a quick look at that, and then we'll pick where we're going next. We've got this one here. More weapon DPS, less posture DPS though. More ability damage and vulnerable damage as well. Armor damage and combo ender. Yeah, I think we'll change. Robust bow of dread. And we gain new armor for Noe. Let's have a look at this as well. The Hybiki's gear, 2 lower health. I think there's no point taking that one. Right, where do we want to go next? So obviously that's cleared. There is another mission over here to do and a viewpoint, and then a couple of bits down over there. So let's head that way. The viewpoint will be the important thing, because that will tell us where there is more to do. With question marks. And we still need more Kujikiri, so that's why we've got to focus on trying to get every viewpoint done. The ones that we didn't have to go to during the base game. Story and side missions, because some of them we didn't go anywhere near, that's the thing. That's why there's so much left to do. You know, the amount we explore, and yet we've got so much still to do around the map. It's just because the map doesn't take you there. Okay, we kind of need to head right here, it's not. It's heading left. Right, where's this taking us? So, it's taking us down, we don't want to be going that way. I want to go the complete opposite, so we have to try and traverse the mountain, I think. There's probably a turn off further down that may then swing right, but at this moment, it's taking us away from where we want to be going. The Silverlands. So I swear, I still think there's people we need to speak to get new some side missions for here. Because we've only got one in this area done. Actually showing up on their board. So there must be more. I'm adamant there's more. But obviously it's a case of finding them. There might be villages and stuff we've not been to. And that's why we don't know, we haven't seen them. I think that's it. We may have changed area slightly, so maybe may have been the previous, but yeah, there's still I don't think the board is full, to be fair. Yeah, I kind of expected this platinum to take a little while, mainly because obviously you've got to get all of the Kujikiris, which is going to take time. Legendary animals was my big concern, but actually it's not too bad. Especially when we've got other stuff to do while waiting for the season to change. So we'll manually change it when we get a chance to. Right, this down here, and then viewpoint is nearby as well. Viewpoint's over there. There's a camp just below us here, which will have the targets. So after we've got to loot the targets. Okay. I've only got one kunai. And that's the kunai used.
How dare you!
We've got 2 people down there, 3 people with the drums. These are smoke bombs. Oh no, they're not. They're not smoke. They're the actual shinobi bells. I'm trying to put smoke bombs everywhere.
I should stay hidden here.
There we go. We joined the assassination up, so we're using the bow staff. I do like the fact that we can now do that. To be fair, you can make the assassination join up. You do your first one, and then using the bow staff, you actually can add to that assassination. You get 2 in a row. Been seen. Well, I had been seen, but no.
Don't make me angry.
Not quick enough.
That was. I'll slice you open.
Right, big guy, and I think that's it. That's done with the bow staff. Trying to use the postures as much as we can. It is one of those things that you need a bit of time to be able to use postures. When you get them to work, it's actually really good. Oh, he packed the punch, didn't he? We got him. Okay, we just got to loot the targets, which means take all the loot from here, essentially. Right, some down there. Let's grab this first. Lots of crops to take back to hideout. And then there's stuff up here as well. Lots of resources for hideout. And then this is the actual mission one. That's a new Tanto for No Way 2 there. And that is the mission complete. Okay, let's just quickly highlight the viewpoint because that's where we're heading next. We'll have a quick check of gear. We gained a new Tanto, didn't we? So let's have a quick look. We're not level 70 yet, so we can't use it, but that's the exotic Tanto of Soaring. That one does look really good. How many mastery points we got? Still 1. Okay, cool. Right, well, viewpoint that's over there. We did see in the distance what the viewpoint is. It's that building over there. So there might be something else there as well as the viewpoint. We don't know. I'm guessing this pathway leads there, to be fair. Veers to the right, it does. If not, it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. There's the pathway. Swing it right. There's a viewpoint. Are we alone, though, is the question. Or is there something else here? There's a small treasure chest there by lots of things. And that's it. Ah, there's enemies here. These are bandits as well, which I think we need to have a look at where we are, because we're in Yamashiro, and I'm pretty sure Yamashiro we still need to kill more bandits. We did 52 more. a new katana, although we're not using katana currently. All of them? Is there going to be any more here? I think that might be all of them. So we still need more bandits. So yeah, this isn't the place I was thinking of. There is another place we were earlier on today where we haven't actually got the person to tell us who we need to kill 100 of. So at some point we've got to find that person in that area, because there will be someone to speak to, which makes me think there's more than just that to do. Right, viewpoint it is. We'll have a look at what else we can see from here, question marks, that kind of good stuff. We've got about 20 minutes left, so we'll do what we can. If we could change season, then brilliant, because we'll go and do legendary animal. We have achieved 2 of the platinum trophies towards the platinum already today. When we go back to hideout, we can do another one really quickly, but we've got to go to hideout for that. Right, anything here? If not, we did know there's a Kofun nearby for us to do. There's something there. Not sure what that is. I have to go down and have a look. No new question marks though. So there's a Kofun over here. That's a Kakari, which is a house to buy. That's the Kofun we wanted to go to next. There is actually something for us to do here. That normally means... Is that something we need to view, and it will talk about this place, I think. I wonder if I can... I think we can jump off here though. Yeah. So that is either going to be keys to pick up, or it's going to be something to visualise, and it will talk about this pagoda. Oh, it's keys, there we go. We'll collect them, we don't spend them, but we always collect them when we can. Right, we've got a Kofun directly below us here. Or directly east, it says. Nothing else on the map, so it doesn't mean we know where locally or nearby where everything is. So there's a Kakari, which is a house to buy, plus this Kofun. We may need to change from Noe to Yasuke depending on the type of Kofun it is. We won't know that until we get to the entrance. It's all going to depend on how the entrance is. So I think he's moving or blowing up, it's Yasuke. If it's for a small passageways, then it's Noe. Here we are though. This is the Kofun. Kofuns are effectively where they buried some of the dead, I think, if I remember correctly. There was a reason behind this. Right, who's it for? It's for Ancient Tomb of Nanjo. I think it's Noe. Kushigama for Noe there. Can't be done already. No, it is a Noe one because there's a small hole to crawl through. Whereas Yasuke can't do those. So there we got a chest straight away. It's not the chest for clearing this though. Oh, we just need to go down here, don't we? Oh, go down. Didn't miss anything there, did I? So is that... Did we miss something? Are we going the right way kind of question? It's quite dark down here. Putting the lights... the lighting up the lamps is a way of telling ourselves we've already been this direction. If we end up going round on ourselves and being unsure if we've already been there. So it's a good thing to do it when we can. Just to make sure we don't go round on ourselves too many times. Right, so there's a couple of things down here it seems. So, we'll light the lamp up, let's head this way. There's something to pick up down here, we saw it twinkle. Oh, it's below us actually. That's taking us back up. Okay, that's taking us back up. And there's a chest there. I swear there's the legendary chest we've got to try and get to. You're further down here as well. I think legendary chest is up. And there's different ways to go down here. Where does this way go? Okay, that's one we're not coming back up. That's a slide down one. As I say, some of these can be quite tricky to navigate. As they are dark. What have we got here? Okay, well, let's head across. Nothing in the water to look at, I don't think, looking at that. So, onto these to get across. There we go, we're across. Okay. I don't know if that's somewhere we've been or not. Okay, I caught the lamp there, so I put it out accidentally. That's water. I didn't know that was water underneath us, to be fair. I was thinking, okay, where are we going here then? Right, anything below us to pick up? What I can see. Can't climb. Oh, we can climb out there, okay. Okay, we're crawling down there. There we go. So most of this is quite dark. It is trying to navigate. It becomes harder. Head towards the light. Okay, have we been here before or not is the question. I don't think we have been this way. No, we haven't lit the lamp up, so I'm guessing we haven't. Thing is, you can knock them over quite easy and put them out as well. Like that one. I don't know why we're sneaking. We don't need to be sneaky. This way then. We're getting up there, aren't we? That's it. So the ways we didn't go normally, you'll end up back that way at some point. There's something there, the climb point there. Treasure over that way. Treasure over that way too. Obviously we need to find where to go from here. My guess is we need to get across to there. I think that's climbable. I think a run and jump to there would be the best. Or just go in the water. The water's fine as well. Twice now we've got into water, not knowing it was going to be water underneath. Right, there's nothing there. There's nowhere to go there. Climb up this side. There we go. Through here then. On the chest down here. Got a new armour for Noe. We'll have a look at that when we finish the Kofun. So I did see up there that we had there's a light above us there, so I think that we'd already been that way. That's heading that way. You easily get turned around in these, that's the thing. Definitely haven't been here though. Right, we'll jump across. Yeah, we haven't been here. So there's a jump, there's a swing across there. There's something also here. I think that's the final chest needed to clear the Kofun, to be fair. There we go. New bow for Yasuke. I don't know if that's the Kofun complete or not. Yeah, we need to swing across here. Okay, we haven't been here either. This is still different. This is why we light up the lamp so we can see. There's water down there, but that's it. I think we climb up here. Okay. Oh, I set myself on fire. That's not what I want to do. Keep going up, do we? I think we're meant to drop down here. Came through the doorway there. We haven't finished the Kofun because the main chest is there. There is water below us here. So whether that's the lamp we lit or not, is it? Okay, there's one we've lit, so we've been here before. I wonder if there's somewhere to go in the water. Or we've fully explored this way, and this was a different way to... We could have gone... Because there was a choice earlier on that we went this way. So I think there was another way to go as well. Yeah, so there's a swing point over there, wasn't there? Wasn't it? Was this the place we had the choice? A chest over that way. I can't remember if this is a choice or not. So we ran round there and come here, didn't we? Went that way. Pretty sure we had a choice of which way to go earlier on, and we picked obviously the way we did. Although saying that, can't get back up there. Which means there is another way to go then that we've missed. It's the way Kofuns can be quite confusing. Obviously you'll try and find the right way for you to go. Doorway there. Is that the same doorway we just come through? I think it might be. To be fair. So actually going back wasn't the right thing to do here. This is why it's so easy to get turned around in these Kofuns and then you end up going the wrong way. Right, through here, which is just where we were a minute ago. That means there must be more than one route to take here. Because it's so dark, it's easy to miss where you're going, that's the thing. Right, through here. I don't think we've been here, have we? Because we haven't lit up the lamp there. Right, chest down there. That's new. It's maybe our last thing we do today. The chest is there. What do we got? That's not the right way to go. I think we're heading through this way. Although that sends us down. I feel like that might have been a mistake, although we've not been this way either. As the lamps haven't been lit. Okay. That lamp's been lit, so something we've been here before. Steps this way. I don't know if we lit that one or not. But we've been this way then. So we've been this way previously. It's good to know. Ah, we've got to get through there. There we go. Trying to jump across there, but we need to get up there then, is my thinking. And our best way up is, I don't know. Right, must be something to climb or jump towards. Not that. Oh, hang on, what's this? Got us there. Either that, or that's the exit once we come out, maybe? I can't see a way to climb there. It's this way. That's up there. Have you been... I don't know, we haven't lit the lamp up over there. We have been here because the chest is there, but I think... Well, this is where we had the choice of two different directions and we chose right. So this is left now. This is where this can get really confusing, actually, knowing where you're going. Right, are we going the right way is the question. That's what we're after over there. Okay, we're going that way. Have we been here before?
I can't climb this.
We're back to where we were, aren't we? Yeah, back to there again. How do we get to there? There's no swing point, I can see. I did wonder if there's something to climb there, but I can't see anything. There's a way up there, we just got to find it. At the minute, I can't see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at the minute. That's the way, either we come out, that may be the way we come out once we get the legendary chest that's there, potentially. Yeah, this is what can happen with these though. You can get turned around so easy. Right. We did go this way and we said it was dead end, didn't we, when it come back? Then did we miss something here potentially? terms of a way to go, because there's that there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we had missed something. Right, I don't know if we've been this way or not. I don't remember climbing up here though. We have been here because the chest is there. Okay, this is getting confusing, isn't it? We are out of time as well. I'm just want to try and finish the Kofun before we finish, really. So, there's no way to go that way other than down there. Obviously, we gained the chest that was in here. If we head this way, that's back outside. Okay, so that's back at the start. Right, so that means that first bit we come to where there's choices of ways to go. That bit's our exit, which tells me, I think, the hole above that we can't get to, I think is what we'll use to exit that once we've got the chest. Is what that tells me. So if that's the exit point, it means we need to find the entrance point. So it means we need to follow one of the other two ways that are here. So yeah, I don't think we can get to that. I think we have to go that way or that way. What's this way?
I can't get up there.
Okay, can't climb that way. So it means we have to go this way. And this way goes left. Okay, choice of doors again. Is it a choice or just one? Yeah, right, which goes down there, which we went last time. I don't think we went this way. Or have we been this way? It vaguely looks familiar, but I don't know if we have been this way or not. We haven't lit any lamps up, which kind of tells me maybe we haven't been this way. Lamp there, lamp here. What's this way? Another slide down. Oh, we're back to beginning again. That's annoying. Okay, that wasn't the way then. It's a maze. That's the thing. You've got to figure out the right place. This was back. That's the start point back up there, isn't it? So where the stairs are here is the start point. We are due to finish in a minute. I just want to get this done. That's the bit you can't climb. We have to go. Okay, so we have to go right, which is through here. Through here, and then was there a choice here or not? I don't think there was. That's climbable, but I don't think there's anything to climb to that way. You can see. But in that way, I think that's the way we went a minute ago. No, it wasn't. Which way did we go a minute ago? That's a slide down. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. That's a slide down too. I'm so confused of where we've been and where we haven't. Right, we have been in here. Is there a choice of route to take? I think there's only one way out of this room. But yeah, I'm confused now. Normally I'm good at finding our way through these, but today, I don't know. Come on, left. Yeah, normally we're not too bad. We actually do well normally with these. So that can be climbed, but I don't... Is that something up there? No, there's nowhere to go there, is there? Double check. No. Okay. That's a drop down to water down there. Oh, hang on. Was that a crawl through space? There it is. That's the only way to go, though. Is actually the only way to go. I don't know if we've been here then. I am really confused now. Trying to make sure we only go the right way. I can't see anything either. Which I know isn't helpful. There's a light. Okay, I remember this room. Hang on a second. There's obviously something here, isn't there? I would say, because of that pole being where it is. Or is that just to confirm we're going the right way, maybe? Okay. I don't know where we've been and where we haven't. We are due to finish in any second. I just want to get out of here first. I don't want to start next time in a cave. There's a way to go there, I think, and a way up there. I thought we'd swing here, but we're not. So that's not a way here, it's a dead end. Okay. So this is the way to go here. Okay, from here we have a choice. Do we have a choice? Or is it a set route? There is a choice, I think. There's a left turn and a forward. I think we've been forward, hence the lights. But I'm going around in circles here. We can't get up there, can we? Why do I feel like I'm going around in circles? Have we been here? I don't think we have. We haven't lit anything up in here, so... There's a climb up there. Nothing else here. I don't think I've ever been this confused with a Kofun before. Right, chest is over that way. Doorway that way. It's a dead end. Right, I don't think we've been here. We've not lit anything up here, have we? I've got a PlayStation notification. What PlayStation notification for? Ah, goes to Yotai. Obviously, we're not doing it on release as we'd already agreed via the vote. I think we're there. Don't want to say too soon. That's going up though. found the right passageway? No. I don't think we want to go down there. Why do I feel that was a bad way to go? Ah, back to the beginning again. Right, I think we stop here because then we can solve this next time. I think it'd be a little bit easier to solve it next time because we're going to refresh. At this point, I'm just confusing myself. Avengers, no, we'll keep what we got. Bow. Wait till we're level 69. I think we're going to cushion arms. There we go. And then new katana as well. So we'll give it a save. We've completed 2 of the trophies needed for the platinum today, and we've cleared a lot of map in different areas as well. The Kujikiri, which is a trophy we need to achieve, we're doing all of them. We've done a few more. Obviously the trophy hasn't popped, so there's still many more to find. And we kind of got ourselves stuck in the Kofun at the end, but we'll deal with that next time. That is us for today. Thank you very much for joining us. We're back tomorrow morning with Roadcraft. Assassin's Creed Shadows Platinum Hunt will continue next week. Watch out for the channel update this evening, 5 PM GMT. Talk about the channel in December and what's coming up in October as well. But massive thank you for today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the news, and the conversation. Hopefully we see some of you tomorrow for Roadcraft. If not, have a fantastic end of your week. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.